Finally, we have done it. It is going to happen once again. It is going to be the commentaries here. You guys have been asking for it. We did the prequels for Star Wars. We did A New Hope. And now we're doing one of the best films of all time, and that is Empire Strikes Back. I'm Christian Harloff, and joining me, as always, it is John Schnepp. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? Very happy to be here talking about one of my favorite Star Wars films, The Empire Strikes Back.
And next to him is the Ewok lover himself. It is Mark Ellis. Hello, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's nice to get through this 2 hours of filler before we get Return of the Jedi.
Silence!
But I actually, I agree that I think this is the best film of all time. I think it's the best film in the Star Wars. It's not my favorite, but I might watch it and I might change my opinion. I haven't seen this entire movie, start to finish, in a few years, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Been
a few years.
I watch it at least 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah.
And John Campea will not be joining us tonight. We were trying to get him back for Jedi.
It's frozen in carbonite.
We'll see.
Right.
If not, we'll definitely get him back.
Help us rescue John Carpenter.
I love you.
Campea.
I know.
Carpenter,
John
too.
Carpenter. John Carbonite, as well as John Campea.
Yeah. So, and we'll be doing The Force Awakens as well. But that's before we get into this. You know, we're also going to be doing. This is not the last one. After we finish Star Wars, there's a lot to come.
Hello, Mark.
There's. Oh, hi, Mark.
I messed it
hi,
up.
Mark.
You've never
hi,
seen the
movie
room
talk.
yet.
You
Never
won't be
seen it.
messing that up.
That's right.
Okay,
hi,
so
movie talk.
we'll talk about that once we finish the viewing of Empire Strikes Back. Just to let you guys know, if you want to watch along with us, go to the 20th Century Fox logo, and we're paused around 8 seconds into the 20th Century Fox logo. You have been warned. You have been told exactly where to go. We're going to hit play right now. 8 seconds into the 20th Century Fox. Here we go. Not yet.
All right.
And
It's like the hyperdrive. Doesn't
It is
work on the
not
first
working.
couple times.
let's try that.
There we go.
Also
Hit play.
not working. There it is. Okay, here we go.
I
I don't know if we're
Lucasfilm.
going to have a lot of talking during this. Probably
I
all
know.
going to be like this.
It's hard
Well,
to
we
talk
have to focus.
madness on a good film. All right, here we go. We'll let you know. Blue titles coming on a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I never get sick of that.
No.
Or this.
It's always the goosebumps right in the
Yeah.
second it pops up. In the theater, though, when that happens now.
Oh,
the fact
magic.
the fact that we get
Yeah.
that feeling in the theater every year of the Star
Oh,
Wars
this
title
is
popping
incredible.
out, it's so great.
It's pretty sweet. Well, we think we're going to
Yeah.
get it with Rogue One. We're not.
I think we're getting
not
it.
sure
You're gonna
we're
get
getting
it
the
with-
crawl text.
I think we're getting
We're not
crawl
sure we're getting the
text.
crawl
Oh,
text.
come on.
I think
We're
we
definitely
should.
getting it.
It's going to say a Star Wars story, Rogue One, instead of episode.
Now, look, let me ask
Do
you
we
boys.
think this is the best crawl out of all of them? Or
I-
still Empire because Brian De Palma wrote it?
I mean, I really like
Brian,
Jedi.
yeah,
too.
Star Wars.
New
and
Hope.
Hope. I love this, man.
It's
I
a
love
good one.
this
Although
scroll.
the Star has been destroyed.
This crawl has a lot of pressure on it because at the end of New Hope, it's like we blew up the Death Star. We
Right.
saw Darth Vader go somewhere, but we don't
Right.
know, is there a remnant of the Empire? Is he all by himself?
Right.
Does he-
Yeah, and
you
they
know.
don't really tell you how many years it's been though,
Yeah.
too. And well, I'll tell you. I mean, after reading all the new canon and everything too, Battlefront, Twilight Company,
Right.
and Lost Stars adds a lot when you watch these movies now, especially the Star Wars comics. Also leading
Sure.
up to it, there's a lot of cool stuff happening because Darth Vader in the comic books, we know he says he's obsessed with finding young Skywalker
Yeah.
here, and they show that.
really
Oh,
well
oh,
in the
man,
comics.
really
too.
And
well.
when people saw this movie in the theater, they're like, "Why is he so obsessed with finding young Skywalker?" Well,
Right.
you're gonna find
You're
out.
gonna find out.
When did you guys are a little older than me? Did you guys
Yeah.
see this in
I
the
saw
theater?
this in
Was
the
this
theater.
the first one?
No, I saw Star Wars in the for theater.
Did you see Empire in the theater? Do you
I
remember?
was like 3.
Yeah, I
would've
wa-
been-
I was
saw it, though,
I was
intense.
but I don't
like
remember it.
how many years older than that? I was like 12 when I saw, or 13, I can't remember. But when I saw Empire Strikes Back and ended up walking to the theater.
I have to say, the Blu-ray transfer, the steelbooks are amazing. Look at that.
I love these probe droids. By
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah. The sound and
This
everything.
opening is very reminiscent of The Force Awakens with that kind of Death Star,
Yeah.
the Star Destroyer, and then things.
See, everyone
flying.
said that JJ ripped off just New Hope. I think he ripped
No.
off all 3.
No, basically, Force Awakens
I love
has
it.
the best of Star Wars and Empire
Yeah.
and Return of the Jedi all kind of crammed in
And I
there
love
in
it.
an awesome way.
I love the impact. It's amazing. They're in the system. They're in
That's
the
right.
system. They're in the system. I mean, just everything.
What's it going to say?
This movie's perfect. They're in the system.
That looks so much better than the Rocky IV robot.
Yeah, it is, that's
Came
actually his cousin.
I love that
6
probe
years later.
droid. Now, remember, Star
Look at
Wars,
that.
yeah, that's Phil Tippett, stop motion animation at its finest right
No, that's
there.
real.
It's a real
It's
Tauntaun.
not-
Real Tauntaun. No?
Christian, that is stop motion. That is
And remember, this is the first Star Wars movie where they actually had a big budget to do like these kind of
Yeah.
effects and stuff with.
Kirshner, man. Also was able to... The music, though, too. Great debut of Luke. And that was right after he got that
this
boat accident, right?
Yeah, car accident. I think.
I thought it was a boat. Was
No,
it
it was a car. He went through a windshield.
Yeah.
Man.
Ah, wow. Well, you took a picture with him. You'd know.
I didn't bring up the car accident.
No.
If you meet Mark Hamill, don't bring up the car accident.
Beardless here.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Honor, buddy, you read me? Well, I finished my circle. I don't pick up any light readings.
That's Han
That's
taking
Han
off.
Yeah. Why did he leave? It should have stuck together.
I know, right?
I know he's exploring, but still.
Look at that.
Yeah, because Han doesn't even see this big bastard coming up from behind him.
I know.
You smell something? That's the other thing is we can't just quote this movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, and he hit him. I mean, that's a shot.
Yeah. Well,
The
that's why
Russians
they
cut.
that's why they put this
I
scene
know.
in.
I know.
Yeah.
Because it was facing and
Yeah.
the boat accident.
So this is the first time.
This
remember,
was not a boating
boat.
This
accident.
movie came out in the 70s. No one was
80.
ready.
80.
70.
This was 80.
No, I mean
80.
I'm saying the Star Wars movie came out in the
Oh, right,
70s.
right.
No one was ready for this sequel. Everyone was like, "What is the next Star Wars movie going to be?" So, but when this movie came out, is just everyone was jumping out of their
Yeah, man.
seats.
Is there a guy that crushed more rebellion? And look, he didn't have a lot to choose from because it's a pretty small base. But
Yeah.
you know, Han crushed every piece of ass in this.
No
base.
way. Leia, man.
He was making her jealous.
You don't see. This is where I can say, actually, the canon says no.
This is
See,
why-
back then you could have said that, but
We
no,
used to be the
canon
best
says
of
no.
drinking buddies, and now every time,
everyone cheered whenever any of these characters
Yeah.
showed up. There's Han, there's Chewie.
Big old lovable dog.
Yeah, but he's really good at like working on ships and stuff.
Yeah, he is. He's a good mechanic. And we're gonna see his origin now, apparently.
Right, he's going to be in the Han Solo
Yeah.
prequel. Now, does Chewie have a life debt to Han?
That's what was always. They always talked about it in the Legends stuff too, and they're kind of saying that's going to happen in the next book by Chuck Wendig, which is
Okay.
called Life Debt.
Oh, wow.
So
that would
That
seem
might
to
answer
strongly
it.
Yeah.
indicate.
what's that guy's name? Does anyone remember?
General Frogface.
Frogface.
Frog voice.
I had his category. Look at Leia.
Yeah,
Up
she's
and down in him.
a little
See, he's making her
little
jealous.
pissy.
Yeah, can we turn this up a little bit? Wish that guy would have stuck around more.
I love this guy.
Yeah, he
He's
was
a great
great.
actor, but I also love it. He's like, hey, you're Han Solo. You're here in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Have a nice life. We don't
I know,
need
right.
you.
We learn
Take
all
care.
the fates of these humps in Battlefront.
Right.
She's cold.
Nice play.
It's the acting here that also. I mean, this is the stuff that is just makes these movies. Nice.
Good old Ord Mandel.
Are we ever going to find out about Ord Mandel, you think, in the comics?
Maybe in the sequel.
Oh,
in the
Jesus
prequel.
Christ. Is every 5 seconds going to be I read a comic book and you
I
didn't?
didn't say that.
I read a novel and you
didn't
didn't?
say it.
Holy God. Can we
Schmoes,
just enjoy
relax.
The film?
Come on, don't make me break you up.
Well,
Hey,
actually, on the trading cards, number 38, you beat Ord
the
Mandel.
deleted,
7,
the
actually.
deleted scene of this sequence is actually
longer.
and
Yeah.
I'm glad they cut it because
Doesn't
it
work.
works. It works so much better the way this
Agreed.
this is cut.
That little bastard walking through.
There's a couple deleted scenes in this movie that don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could use a good kiss. Scream that. Much better.
Yeah.
Cut. Here they are.
There they are. Our friends who are in all of the movies.
Yeah. I never, for the longest time, I never noticed that silver leg that he had.
Me neither. Not for a long. Yeah.
Long
for a
time.
long
He's got a
time.
silver leg.
Yep.
Yeah, bottom right.
Like in all the movies?
Every movie.
Yep. You notice he had a red arm in the last movie, right,
Yeah.
Mark?
Oh, yeah. Look at
Yeah.
that.
No one ever notices it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we all freaked out about his right arm.
Got a green ball bag. No?
Sack officer. It's possible. I love the way how
He's
he's
like
so
an intern.
pissed. Yeah.
I'm just happy to be working here for the rebellion.
Getting chewed. I just got chewed up by General Solo.
Dear diary, talk to Han Solo today. P.S. Luke might be dead.
Right. Solo was very displeased with my information.
This job sucks.
Yep. I used to be able to do a pretty good tauntaun. I don't know if I can do it now.
Great mustache. Han Solo's jacket is the same thing as that guy's mustache.
The other guy's got an even better mustache.
Where?
Watch. Oh, the other guy, he had like a black. He was like a relief
right.
pitcher.
Here's one of my favorite lines
Yep.
coming up.
proving that there's a hell
That's
in
right.
the Star Wars universe.
There is some kind of crossover.
Well, in the comics,
right.
Well, the
Good God.
Actually, that's not the first time you hear hell in
No,
the Star
it's
Wars.
Force Awakens.
No,
No.
no,
They're not the Force Awakens.
no.
They just
it's
say
When
Force
when
Awakens.
Owen is bitching about Luke, he's like, "Well, you better be back here by midday, or there'll be hell to pay."
You're correct.
Bam. Ellis with
Very
the win.
Good, Mrs. This was the first time when, as a kid, though, you watch this and you see him use the Force and you lose your mind.
Yeah.
Spoiler. I see.
Here's some of the new footage
and I
that they
like
shot.
that.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I
It's-
think
it's
Empire has the
harmless.
best. Empire has the best special edition changes.
Right, because
for
they
sure.
couldn't get the Wampa to actually work right. It was just a dude in
Yeah.
a suit, and it looked kind of funky. Remember the old footage? It was just like it was like kind of sliding along.
Yeah, and well,
If
he
you
comes in and
remember.
wrecks shop inside the base. They
Yeah.
cut all that stuff.
That was all cut. But even in the original cut, whenever they cut away to him, it was just like a sliding kind of shadow
right.
thing. It just looked weird.
It's pretty horrifying though
Yeah,
when you didn't see him. This works that you see him, but
I
it's also
like the
pretty
Wampa's cave. It's like a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, I like the
I
little
think it's
face.
a 4-bedroom.
Hey, Mark,
go.
do you know that in both the books and the comics, Luke, they show Luke how he starts to learn how to do this?
See, you're somebody special when you can not only get the lightsaber but cut your feet out and not slice one of your toes off.
Sure, delicate lightsaber
Yeah.
maneuvering.
Now, why does a little swipe like that rip that thing's arm off? But
Right.
when he whacks Vader in the shoulder blade at the end, it doesn't really do anything.
Armor versus flesh.
All right,
Yeah,
fine,
Wampas are
man.
mostly fat.
Yeah.
It helps them survive in the cold.
I'll buy it.
Surprised you didn't know that from reading the comics.
That's retconned.
Oh, that's Legends.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm gonna ask Pablo Hidalgo that at a convention. Excuse me, I just made up that Wampas are mostly fat.
So remember,
Sound
everybody,
effect.
most of this has no CG in it. Every time you see it, these tauntauns running around, it's a dude
It's claymation,
moving
right?
everything
Yep.
frame by frame.
Yeah.
It's called stop motion animation, Mark. It's not claymation.
It's claymation like
It
California
has
Raisins.
nothing to do with clay at all.
You can slap him anytime you
I'm
want.
going to kill Mark Ellis.
Can we think about how far Han Solo's come, though, since the end of A New Hope, when he didn't want to go on the mission? He was like, hey, Luke, may the Force be with you, all that crap.
And now he's dead.
He's actually going out in the freezing snow
That's right.
to go rescue his buddy because he's concerned about him. That's a friendship that has developed.
Yep, he actually cares about Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Well, he's always he's had I think one of the best arcs in Star Wars of all the characters.
Yeah.
And sadly, that arc is now closed.
Yeah.
Right.
Spoilers. You've sure already
Spoilers
seen
if
The
you haven't
Force
seen.
Awakens.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you've seen The Force Awakens.
Let's blow this thing, kid, and I'll go home. Right?
Now
Kind
see
of.
you in hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Christopher Walken was supposed to play Han Solo.
I know. I saw
that
the.
crazy?
Yeah, it would have been a different
Come
Han
on.
Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's-
Blow it up.
Let's blow this thing. Go home.
Come on. Go home.
Love that shot. It's a tauntaun.
You know, look at that ass.
Yep.
Hard working ass muscles on that.
Very
tauntaun.
strong creature.
Yeah. He's got that Secretariat thighs.
Yeah. There's no fat on that.
I'm
tauntaun.
attracted to horse.
All right.
Look at, oh boy.
Can we get somebody else in here?
He's not doing too well right now. I like that
I like that
device.
thing. Yeah. It's,
Yeah. Han
Also-
knew the Tauntaun was going to die. That is kind
Leave it alone. Yeah.
I tell you, the extras, not great.
Oh, we're about to get the worst line of an extra.
I know he's not good either, but
See, that's Cliff Clavin.
it looks like Cliff Clavin. It's not him though. He is in the movie, but this isn't.
Oh,
him.
that's not Cliff. Okay.
No.
Cliff Clavin from Cheers is in this.
Yeah, but
John
that's-
Ratzenberger.
1.
In Star Wars terms, that's not horrible. Like the asteroid is like is
Right.
like a million.
A million
you
to
know,
one.
yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. So that's not that bad.
You definitely want to go to Vegas with Han.
I want to go to Vegas with Chewie. See him get pissed off at a bouncer.
True.
Rip a couple arms.
A couple
off.
distractions, steal the chips.
Yeah.
I think this is the
That's,
best C-3PO in all the movies. This is his best
Yeah.
showing.
Well, right there, he realizes that he went too far. That he's like, oh, my knowledge
Yeah.
isn't always.
Well, he's an integral part of this entire story. Everything that happens at Cloud City, he's a big part of this.
And I love that they referenced it in Force Awakens. Not to get too, you need to see the Force Awakens,
They do.
but is when he interrupts the Han and Leia moment. It's like that's what he does in this
Oh,
movie. He does it so
oh,
well,
right,
you know?
Right.
And in
Just
Force
continuing
Awakens,
that
he's
on.
kind of
Yeah.
annoying. So
There
he
he
is.
is. The first time you hear the name.
He's like, I prefer Obi-Wan. I'm kind of a Jedi.
I would love to be able to go back to the first time you've ever seen this movie and just hear the name Yoda and not know who the hell he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you would assume, like he does, a great warrior.
Yeah. And you would, you know,
Yeah.
is it someone just like Obi-Wan? Is he an
Yeah.
older dude?
Right.
Like, who is he?
Is he human? He's got to be human, right?
And here's the moment that the Revenant stole coming up.
You know, they actually used to do that in medieval times. Like very rarely, but if they were out on the plain somewhere, they would actually stuff somebody in a horse to.
Did you learn that when you were with Bill and you're flying back in time with your phone booth?
No, I paid attention in history.
Oh.
class. Just- I can't have one little nugget of real knowledge on this.
This is the best. Second time he's ever
Han
had.
Solo holding a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Now that looks
I
just
love
straight up
seeing the
gross.
guts. I always
Yeah.
love seeing the guts come out.
Here's the floppy sound of Luke getting stuffed into a tauntaun.
He really was not friends with that Tauntaun. Kills him, talking shit about him.
Well, he didn't kill him.
He knew the Tauntaun was not going to make it. Come on.
He sacrificed.
Come on.
What if
Sorry,
that
Earl.
Tauntaun was actually the chosen one? And they blew it.
That would have been really bad.
The whole movie's over in 10 minutes.
Love this scene of the first time you see the snow speeders.
And I love how they call back to this guy, the guy who finds him, like because he's part of the attack. Like once the AT-ATs come out.
Yep. Now, you know what's really interesting about some of these compositing effects is when they first released the film, these snow speeders were almost kind of see-through because of their comping technique. You can kind of slightly see through them. And this looks like every scene has been recomped and is really crisp and clean.
Right.
Yeah. I always loved the way the fresh powdered snow looked in the morning, too. You know?
The music, also the John Williams score, like just
yeah.
the sense of urgency.
Yeah.
It's like Tony Soprano. I found them. Repeat.
I remember as a kid, I could not wait to get a snow speeder vehicle.
I like the Snow Troopers, who were
Snow
about
Troopers
Rogue
were
2.
awesome.
Who's
Yeah.
Rogue 2? He's Rogue 2.
Well, he was probably a big fan of Rogue One.
Rogue 1, maybe. I found them. I wish that guy had more to do also. He craps out.
Oh, well, he buried the Tauntaun in snow.
Yep.
He
Did he?
gave him a little grave.
Yeah.
Ah, that's nice.
See, he did care about
Little
it.
pet cemetery.
Yeah, Luke-
Hey, here's
Luke
a
probably did
quick,
it.
what kind of bath is he in, guys?
Bacta.
Yes, sir. Bacta bath.
Wow, nice.
Fucking nerd trivia, yo.
Leia's like, I can't wait
There
to
was
get a
more.
piece of that.
This scene was a lot longer too, and this is what you playing more off of the
Oh.
Luke and Leia stuff.
So
This is
good they
why
cut
if-
it, yeah.
If anyone thinks that George Lucas had them as brother and sister, no.
Nope.
Really?
Watch the deleted
Yeah.
scenes. They're like about to
But,
kiss, like really make
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
it was a pure love triangle they were going for.
Yeah.
Looks like you managed to keep me around for a little while longer.
I had nothing to do with it. General Rykind thinks it's dangerous for any ship
All right.
until we've activated the engine.
Great hair on Chewie.
Yeah. Very coiffed.
Yeah.
Yep, Luke's concerned.
My dad loved that line.
It's a good line.
Stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
For
So he is a nerf herder.
the longest time I thought it was nerve herder when I was younger.
I went Nerf right away because, Nerf, guns
Nerf.
and stuff
Yeah,
were
it was
awesome.
Nerve.
Weirdness.
Awkward.
Brother and sister. Strangeness. Oh, Luke, if you only knew. Don't soak it in.
That's one of the classic R2 noises right there.
Yep. I like that guy's voice.
I think that guy.
Viking?
I think
Yeah.
that guy's trying to bang Leia. That's why he wasn't upset when General.
Why does
Solo
everyone have
says
to
he's gonna
bang
leave.
everyone? Why
Yeah.
can't they just be co-workers?
Have you seen Carrie Fisher 1980? Like, oh yeah, like 2006. Harloff wouldn't be going after that.
I'm not a 60-year-old general.
Yeah, that's General
Someday
Riken,
you will
ladies
be.
and gentlemen.
There will be. Well, thanks for the confidence.
He's losing his mind.
I'm reaping all the benefits.
Chewy's
Chewie's hair is crushing.
What is it? What is the probe droid saying there?
Ammo system, and they use it again. They call it back in Rebels.
I know it's also in Force Awakens.
Yes.
Han
That's not-
loves
that's
going
not
out in the
that.
snow, man. He just
Yeah.
keeps. Anytime you need somebody to go out in the snow,
He just wants to
Han's your
pimp
guy.
that jacket.
Yeah, he's like, look, I got that snow jacket on again.
Yeah.
Bam.
I wonder if he still has that jacket.
He loves sledding.
He was wearing a variation of it in Force Awakens.
True.
Oh shit! Don't want to wake him up. Bam. Totally had the action figure of Han Solo in his snow.
Yeah.
Snow
Yeah, me
garb.
too.
It's pretty cool.
I love how smart Han is right here. He's like, that was too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little face. The Han Solo
He
grimace.
says it too.
Let's see the Empire.
Yep, and I love all the politics here. How the guy's still not really listening to reason here and going over almost like not really paying too much attention to Vader, and he pays
Sure.
pays the price for it.
Great shot there with the shadow
Yeah.
coming over just for the ultimate Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Bam. Look how giant that thing
I
is.
never noticed the way they.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
the way they introed this
Yeah.
massive ship.
Look, there's our prize.
There he is.
No, my ship has to be bigger than a Star Destroyer. Mine's got to be a Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
It's so epic. Look at that.
I love the bridge.
It's great. And they show the bridge in Return of the Revenge of the Sith.
There must be some nerd out there that's turned his house into this.
Oh
right?
yeah,
I certainly hope so.
this Louis C.K.
You mean Admiral Piet?
Love how they all look at him in horror.
Don't do it. Don't- Oh, you.
Just keep your mouth shut, dummy.
Just.
I love the look that he gives, that Louis C.K. gives.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right
Right
there.
here. No, this one.
I got you
Yeah.
fool.
You
That's
just
the
gotta be
thing, though.
killed.
It's not that hard. You made it to officer, so you're getting some sort of paycheck, right?
Right.
All you got to do is get home at the end of the night, all right? So Vader wants to go on some
Just
vacation.
go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Do
Yeah,
it.
why argue
Why
with
not?
him?
Yeah. He's going to force choke you.
He's the one that's going to get in trouble, not you. No, turn it off. Turn it off. The subtle comedy.
This is proof that not every droid in Star Wars needs to be a main character. Like,
Right.
It's just dead weight,
Right.
you know?
It's just atmosphere.
Yeah. Hey, if you ever need me for a mission,
Right.
I think we're
I
good.
don't think
Yeah,
so. You can bear it. You don't even walk. You just kind of swivel around.
Yeah, what if Luke just turns around? Not going to happen, guy.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
That would be fantastic.
You hang here in this
Yeah.
planet that's about to
Yeah.
be invaded by the
yeah.
Empire.
Or he just turns around and is like, never.
It's a good moment. It goes back to your point before, that how kind of far Han Solo's come.
There's that competition, though, a little bit, because they're
Yeah.
both vying for Leia.
But that's over.
they're
now at
friends.
this point.
Yeah,
he-
bros
he's-
before hoes, man.
Yeah.
He's got 5
You know what?
Viagra
I
tablets
realize that
on
this-
his chest.
I think that's Alan Horn.
It does, yeah.
No wonder he bought the movie. He's in Empire.
The planet Hoth just shit itself seeing
Yeah.
that. I mean, oh yeah, I love
Bald head.
Yes, our hero,
Who
ladies
is
and
that?
gentlemen.
Who is that, by
he
the way?
later plays Donovan
Yep.
in Last Crusade, and he's one of those old codgers on Game of Thrones,
You're correct.
and he's General Veers in this.
That's not Veers.
That's Veers.
Wait, Who's
That's-
Louis C.K.?
That's General Veers. Louis
No,
C.K.'s
it's
Piet,
Piet.
right?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Didn't read the books. Huh?
Oh, he just chokes him out.
Does he choke him out through
Yeah,
the
right
TV?
here.
No, but through
Yep,
the
here we go.
How does the force work?
Well,
Admiral Piet.
Oh, yeah.
look how dirty his armor is. I love that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so like, does he have like Wi-Fi throughout the whole thing with the force? Because like, you can't just choke somebody through a TV screen.
That's how powerful he is.
Hey, he's choking him through past 5
Oh, here's
Star
your boy.
Destroyers.
Here's your boy.
Here we go.
This is probably the worst line.
Yeah. Worst line in Star Wars history.
It's really bad.
Your big break, buddy.
Yeah.
Someone-
He looks kind of tired when he says it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
Like,
kind of
have
sleepy.
you been on set all day?
Someone had to have interviewed that guy. Someone had to have.
He is signing at the next Star Wars celebration.
I really hope
his
that
name
that's
is
true.
Floppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe McGillicuddy.
Yeah, McGillicuddy.
This
my
stuff
gosh.
again, Mark. Jokes aside, Battlefront Twilight Company.
Right.
They talk about this battle, like how they're all setting up and everything, and it's so straight up like Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan. The way
Yeah.
that they set this thing up and the horror that these soldiers are going through.
Right.
Listen, I'll tell you this.
It's great.
It's an epic battle. It's something you've been training your whole life for, which is why you might want to put a little bit more emotion into your pregame speech
Right.
than two fighters against a star. Like,
he
this
dies.
is-
He dies quick.
Our first
is the
catch of the
Empire.
day. So now they're trying to escape.
Throw that ion cannon.
Yep.
I mean, look, they're doing what they can, you know? You give them some cover fire, you try to get the transports out. I always love the way that ship looked.
Yeah, it looks like a weird
shark.
fish. Yeah.
Space whale.
That's right.
Look at Luke. He's just so confident.
What's his buddy's name?
Dak.
Dash.
All right. No, not Dash.
Dak.
Dak.
Yeah.
I know what you
Okay,
mean.
let's not get cocky here, Dak.
Flash,
Let's just try to not get stepped on.
His name is Dak Rendar. No, it's not.
Dak Death.
Dak Death.
Dak.
Dackety Dak Dak.
Look at those guns. I can't. This is Rogue One gets me so. This gets me excited for Rogue One.
If we
This
get
stuff.
more stuff like
yeah,
this,
we're gonna. That's exactly what we're gonna get.
with those kind of cool. I always love the binoculars. Star Wars binoculars. I don't know why they didn't fashion real binoculars after Star Wars
Right.
binoculars.
Flash.
Now here's where the Wampa was supposed to cut in. If you watch the deleted scenes, R2-D2 walks, like kind of rolls up to a Wampa containment unit.
I think
where
that's a
they-
Yeah,
testament
they
to.
sicked on the snowtroopers later. Is
Yeah,
they'd open
yeah.
the Wampa pin.
Right. But I think that's why Kirshner is such a great director, man. Like
Yeah.
he knew the moments. It
Wasn't working.
No. Lost Stars has this in there as well.
I mean, look. So you got a trench dug. You did what you could. You mounted a great defense against the Empire.
I wonder where did that rebel symbol originate from? Is
I don't know.
The Rebel what?
symbol? I wonder if they're going to explore that.
It's a fishing hook.
Oh, makes sense.
Hence
So
the
they-
space fish.
So they kill Wampas.
Yeah. Once again, that's all stop motion animation. Frame by frame, they were just moving those AT-ATs.
Wow.
It's incredible.
It's got to be so tedious to do that, you
Oh.
know? Honey, how
Oh,
was your
yeah.
day? I moved a robot 2 inches. It
I
took
know.
12 hours.
Wow, it's better. Yesterday was just one.
That's right. You're really catching
Karen,
speed.
I sense your tone.
I told you should have been a banker.
I'm working for the new Star Wars movie. You're not making barely enough money.
It's not Star
The
Trek.
Christmas party. Oh, Jim moved 7 inches this week.
That's
Tell them about your AT-AT.
That's right. You're moving these little star dogs around.
Unbelievable. What'd you have, a little green creature today? This is my husband we're talking about.
Oh, man. Dak
He
took some
moves
fire.
toys around for his livelihood.
Unbelievable. You're an embarrassment.
Yeah, if you're the wife of a stop motion animator, you definitely start drinking at lunch.
Yeah.
If you're the stop animator. Got a wife like that.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. That's
Yeah.
a great shot. I wish Donovan would have had more to do, though.
I loved all the
Oh,
stormtrooper
look at
designs who were inside the AT-AT. I had all of those figures, all these guys.
He's just so calm. He's like a pilot.
Super
you know?
cocky.
He
He's
goes like,
like,
to thank
"No,
you
we're
for
taking
flying
those shields
Empire
out."
Luke
Airlines.
takes him out, though, right? Doesn't Luke take him out?
Huh?
No, he takes the shields out.
Yeah.
Who takes him out?
He doesn't get taken out.
Really?
Yeah, his
Why
death
did
He's
they
scene.
bring him back?
he's on the
His-
one that survives.
Jedi?
Doesn't one of these
No,
survive? Dude,
no, his death scene got cut out of this.
Oh, that's what
sequence.
it was. That's
yeah.
what it was. I knew that. I saw him crap out. Rogue 2. Rogue 2 eats Wedge.
Wedge. Oh, here we
Damn
go.
Right.
Wrap it around, son.
I love just how, like, this is classic rebellion, David versus Goliath
Yep.
right here, you know? Use a sling to take down the beast.
This is also the balls of Star Wars story. You don't even know who those guys are really yet. And you saw Wedge in episode 4, but not too much you're attached, but they really gave him that scene to take that thing down. It's amazing.
Totally.
And you hear a little Ewok noise that they made? Yeah. That got him.
Wedge getting up emotional.
Alan Horn wants out.
Can't hold out much longer. We have no choice. Launch patrol. Then back to our remaining ground staff.
It's very nice.
So they
of
just
you.
got Luke's, like, X-Wing just hanging out waiting.
Yeah.
I guess X-Wings aren't as effective in...
Not in this snow
Snow
battle. no.
combat?
Yeah, they need those smaller snow speeders.
That's that again. This is why attention to that kind of detail.
Yeah.
is what makes this universe so special.
I mean, look, if the X-Wing is the Honda Civic of outer space, you don't drive a Honda Civic to Aspen, you know?
right? Yeah, the amount of power you really see what that AT-AT can do.
Oh, the AT-AT just...
Look, the chicken walker. There it is.
Those snowtroopers are
Those are
badass.
ATSTs, right? Those tinier
Yeah.
ones?
But we called them the chicken walkers when we
Yeah.
were kids.
Look, it is a space fish. It is definitely not a chicken walker.
Sopranos a mess.
I know.
Sopranos has a bloody nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got whacked.
He did some blow last night
Yep.
before the big battle.
Yeah. So the bada bing.
we're gonna
Yeah.
crush the Empire. I feel great.
Blasted.
And he's toast. Rogue 2 is out of there.
Is Luke Rogue One in this scenario?
No, Luke's. Well, that's a good call.
I mean, who's a better pilot right now than Luke?
No, I know, but I
Who's
don't
the
think
hottest
that's.
pilot?
I think.
Now Luke
No,
is
he
so,
already
he's
said it.
so,
Rogue-
he's
he's
so
not Rogue
awesome.
One, he's
He
Rogue
drags Dak out. He's not going to let his
Yeah.
guy go.
No,
you know.
I used to reenact this when I was a kid. like,
Yeah, me
all
too.
the time,
Yeah. Let's be honest though. Luke, he knows cameras are on him, so he's got to act like he's trying to save
Right.
Dak. He's
Right. Going for the guy's wallet.
like credit card spill
Yeah.
out.
See, this is where he kicks in a Soul of the Leader.
Yeah.
Man, is she pissed.
Yep. Did you see that droid got whacked? Look at that thing.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
noticed that.
Zonked out and dead.
Yeah.
Ellis, that droid got clipped.
It's 3PO's brother. It's toast, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if that little weasel took him out. You could see C-3PO being a little bastard. That guy wasn't even listening to a word she said. Get your transports.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't like my job.
Right. I guess you're going to die on Hoth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
he's
not
picking
good.
him off.
That is not good news.
Here we go. Love this shot.
Yeah.
Scrimp on up there, dude.
Look at balls, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with him. How he's gonna.
Love this. Every
Yeah, how
time
are you
they
gonna
use a
show us his
lightsaber,
power?
man.
Is he gonna
so
sit
awesome.
back now, or is he gonna do stuff like this? Is he gonna just run after people? And
I think
you
he's
know,
doing
like
stuff
chuck
like
him
this.
Bam.
But
I'd like
And
to see him do stuff. Like
detach.
I don't think he's going to.
he's going to get in a lightsaber battle.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi got in a lightsaber battle.
yeah. I want
you
to see Luke get into
Yeah.
least one.
Chicken walker.
know?
Yeah. A little fireworks display. Oh, that's sad.
Bam.
Okay, so the one got tripped up. This one, Luke had
Head blown off.
to cable up into. You know, the next time the rebellion had a meeting after this battle, they're like, "Okay, guys, we need to invest in a lot more cables. That's the only thing that works against the Empire."
That's an awesome shot.
Yeah, it is.
It always bugged me when that AT-AT's head exploded. It goes to black. Like the whole frame goes to black
Yeah.
for like three or four
Oh,
frames.
I love that
Nice
shot.
shot.
There's a lot of death going on in here.
Yeah, and they just, I mean, this.
It's
It's
rated
really
PG,
yeah.
but
yeah,
Taking
it
them
would have
out.
been PG-13.
There you go. The
Maybe. It
shields
fit-
are exploding.
I don't
right
think PG-13 existed at this point.
there. Yeah. No, it did not.
No, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Was 84.
this scene just fits the
Wampas
title.
are in there.
Yeah. And this is when they come in and like you see the other side of
Yeah.
the soldiers getting wrecked by Vader right now.
Right.
Clutch play. He probably had his buddy do that.
Yeah.
You know?
It was, the combo like wasn't even working.
Here's a great
Yeah,
shot.
I'm telling you. I got to give you
Woohoo!
that scene, Ellis. You got to read it where he just wipes out soldiers left and right.
Was that TSA right there? Did he just walk through the metal detector?
Typical.
Come on.
C-3PO for is pretty fun, fast for
Yeah.
the stupid
Did a
cyborg.
good job.
One of
Or
the
not cyborg, whatever the hell.
One
it
of
is.
the underappreciated aspects of Empire Strikes Back that I always love is the interaction of Han Solo and Darth Vader, two characters you necessarily didn't think were going to cross paths at all.
Right.
This is the first time that they have a near miss, and
Yeah.
then when
The dinner scene. You had a dream about the
the
dinner
dinner
scene.
scene is one of my favorites.
You had a
in-
dream about that dinner scene.
I had many dreams about that dinner scene.
And thus begins the jokes on the Falcon. They're
Right.
definitely the best jokes that hit are in this movie.
It's a little Fonzie stuff there.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to know that even in a galaxy far, far away, sometimes you had something break down and your friend just got out and pushed
Yeah.
from behind.
Right.
I love this little gun that pops out. It's the best. See you later, Snow Dick.
Doesn't matter what convention you go to, whether it's the heat of the summer or what, you always see
That guy.
snowtroopers in costume.
Oh yeah.
Look at that gun.
This
That's
is a
serious
cool
gun.
costume.
Now, why couldn't Vader catch the Falcon? Slow
He
it
was still
down.
tired from choking the other admiral from
Right.
across the Star
This was
Destroyer.
always. I always had this question. All the X-wings are all parked outside, and the Empire's not attacking them. Why? Like, why is there no Empire finding them right now?
Right where they are right
Yeah.
there.
Well, I think they set up the rebellion set up their offensive on the other side of the base, so that's where they were sending their
I mean,
AT-ATs.
Luke was on foot. He wasn't that far away.
Well, Luke is a Jedi, so he's fast.
Oh,
He's like Daryl Green.
you making excuses? I
Right.
see.
Plus, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So,
Look at what are all those little tiny
little
planets
friendly
that are-
planets
Yeah.
that they could.
That's my question: is how does Luke get off scot-free, and where are all the Star Destroyers
That's what I
Yeah.
just said.
when he takes off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying
In
I'm
outer
surprised
space.
like,
I thought you were
don't
saying
understand.
about the ground
I
assault.
was in both.
Yeah. And he's
Your,
crafty. He's a
both
Jedi.
of your questions make sense. There is no answer.
There is no spoon.
No, the Force is the answer. It's
Force is the-
always the
yeah.
answer.
That's all right. I like to keep it on manual control for a while.
You know, R2D2 just wrote us. We gonna go to Carl's Jr. and get some bitches.
Damn, you are too.
So
Yeah,
the
see,
Millennium
this one,
Falcon
yeah.
flew right into where all the
Right.
Star Destroyers are. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Because Luke sees the Millennium Falcon take off, and he's like, "That is not the way I'm going."
not going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really went to the bad spot.
Yeah, you got to deal with the Empire. You got to deal with an asteroid field.
Yeah.
Luke didn't have to deal with any of that
This
stuff.
asshole droid. Great maneuvering.
Yeah.
Just, I love this shot. That's so awesome.
That's where the effects really picked up from 3 years ago. Is all the other like aerial maneuvers you
Right.
can do.
But this movie never stops. There's never a moment you were just like, this is the bad part. It just,
Bing bong.
Love it. That's what you get for letting a dog work on your fucking spacecraft.
If I may say so, sir, I noticed earlier the hyperdrive motivator has been damaged. It's impossible to go to light.
Leia has some great facial reactions.
Yeah.
Hydrospan.
Oh, look, I love that shot. Like, now I've seen The Force Awakens. So great.
Yeah. Is this the first commentary
That
we've
had
done
to hurt.
since Force Awakens?
Since
Since
Force
we saw
Awakens, yeah.
That's an experienced pilot right there.
Yep. But just, it's so great to see the detail. Is a fly on his head?
All right,
Favorite shot right there. Bam.
What's the number? Surviving an asteroid field is 21,000.
307.20.
What a cool shot. Everything in this is amazing.
The music.
Music's great here.
Boom. Peace out, sucker.
Larry always said he wanted to be in an asteroid field battle. Whoa. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Chewie's face was amazing. Clear this transfer is, man.
Pulverized if we stay out here much longer.
One Falcon against 4,000 asteroids.
So badass.
Yeah.
Know what? We had never seen anything like this.
No
When this
way.
movie came out, this kind of
Oh,
incredible
yeah.
space action, like
It was so much more than what they even did in
unbelievable.
episode
Look at these
4.
shots.
Yeah.
Are-
Yeah.
I mean,
The
we're
shot up and then zoom
yeah.
back down.
beautifully storyboard. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing that people take for granted nowadays.
Absolutely.
This was groundbreaking.
This
at
is
the time.
dated.
But you know what? It's not
No,
dated.
I don't
Watching
think
it
it
right
is.
now, this is
Yeah.
better than most trash that's out there.
I'm
you
not
know?
gonna
And I
argue
love
with
how
you.
the score goes from that really intense The Empire Chase Us music into the Han and
Yeah.
Leia theme, and it's just like, we did it for now.
I like that the Millennium Falcon has the little headlights to turn on right there.
Sound is so incredible in this movie.
Do you think they're automatic headlights like the ones in cars now? Do you
I
think you have
think
to
they're
manually
automatic.
turn them
yeah.
on?
No, it looked like they were automatic.
Yeah.
Oh. Why Dagobah does not look green. It looked like Hoth.
Let's see it again.
Oh yeah. Well, no,
When
you
you
know
land-
what?
when you
It's-
land in,
it's got all that smoggy fog around
Right,
it.
right. That's right. That's why.
Rereads the books.
I read the books. You're competing with Chewie for best hairdo right now.
Dagobah would be a really hard place to live.
It's a dog.
When you think about Yoda being just deposited there,
Yeah.
it's not like when Ben Kenobi trained with Yoda, it wasn't on Dagobah.
No.
So where was it?
When
It
they
was at the
train?
Yeah.
academy, right? Like,
Was it?
wait, Coruscant.
What, for which training? For training
For
in-
Ben Kenobi.
When did
His training in
Obi-Wan
general?
train under Yoda?
Ben Kenobi
in
trained.
Coruscant.
Yeah.
Ben Kenobi that's who
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoda
But-
trained Ben Kenobi.
In Coruscant. I mean, Qui-Gon did.
You know that scene?
I know, but they in this version of Star Wars, Yoda trained Ben.
Well,
They added Qui-Gon later. So
When they were, Yoda, everybody's got a pass that, like, it's like when you're a black belt and you chop bricks in front of a bunch of people. Yoda's like the main dude.
at the
you got.
Jedi Temple.
okay.
Some of these scenes right here were filmed in George Lucas's pool. I'm serious.
Really?
I'm dead serious. Some of these were filmed in George Lucas's pool.
Yeah. Not this because this is Pinewood Studios right here.
Yeah.
You were talking about some
They've been
close-ups
shooting
or
at
something.
Pinewood for that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had this entire thing.
But the
built
way
out.
that this swamp looks is so good. Was
Oh,
this all
man.
in a studio?
Yeah, Pinewood.
They never went to a swamp location? It looks so good.
Now, did you guys hear for Rogue One that Dagobah is this entire set has been rebuilt?
Dagobah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're funning us.
Nope.
You're joshing.
I am not.
I would love to see Dagobah return. I don't know why they'd have it. Why they'd
Yeah.
return it. I
That's
mean,
where they're going to run into Han Solo for
we don't
2
need
seconds.
to see Yoda in Rogue One.
Who knows?
Are you writing the script? I'm sorry.
I don't need to see Yoda in Rogue One. I'm good with Vader. I don't need to see any of the
I'm just
classic
glad that
characters.
R2 can like live under all that horrible water.
Not for long, though. I'd say R2 is water resistant.
Better than my iPhone, I'll
You
tell you
know.
that.
Oh man. Now what is that creature? And did they ever make an action figure of it? And what does it look like?
Right. Can you get it on eBay?
I don't
Check
know.
that out.
All you can get is the back. All you
Yeah,
can get is the
fucking-
spine.
yeah, just listen to a little.
Yeah, the way
There
he
it
pulls
is
his
again.
blaster here, man.
I think those were the scenes filmed in the pool. Like right here.
It's like the bog of eternal stench.
It really does.
Right?
Yeah. I just love how muddy it sounds.
Whee! Now, this stuff here, this is once he sits down, he's talking about how everything seems so familiar. He's having visions. Like, what's the deal?
Well, you as somebody,
They haven't explored it yet.
you can enlighten us
Yeah, they haven't
because
explored it yet.
Well, you know what?
in the comics, you mean? But he's been trained. I mean, look, Luke between the end of A New Hope and now was doing a lot of Force-related activity.
Absolutely, he's been investigating temples.
Yeah.
He's been
Right.
doing stuff.
I'm not saying he's been here, but I'm saying that like in his meditations
Yeah.
or something, he might have seen this in like a Ray-like vision.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what he did see it in the book called A Splinter of the Mind's Eye, because
Right,
Alan
which
Dean
is-
Foster wrote about
but
boggy planet.
yeah.
that they went and found that mind.
but that is
crystal.
now legends.
Right. Is it Legends? It's not part of canon.
Splinter of the Mind's Eye. Was that a Alan Parsons project?
It was
disc?
an Alan Dean Foster disc.
Yeah, who Alan Dean Foster wrote the novel for Force Awakens, which is canon.
Yeah.
Here you go, Ellis.
Look at
I
this
love
tasty
this.
forehead
I love
backhand.
this. I told you to knock.
Get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, you like that helmet? Yeah, you want some more helmet?
Listen to the sound.
Yeah, it's the same sound in Revenge of the Sith.
Oh man.
Thunk.
Do
You know that's the same way they put on
Yeah.
Travolta's hairpiece.
Oh man.
Same exact way.
Somebody buys cheeseburgers. Oh. Love how terrified he is.
Yeah. That's how you're subservient. It's like I know this isn't gonna work. I'm probably leading you all into your death, but I'm collecting a paycheck.
Right.
My family's taken care of.
I think Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher did it a couple times.
You gotta. It's the '80s. You know, cocaine is everywhere. She's openly said. You know, she played with the
I
nose
don't
candy.
think he did.
No, he was
was
probably out
stoned.
like.
I think Harrison Ford at this point was married to Melissa Matheson.
Oh,
and he was
okay.
a carpenter and
All
a
right.
faithful husband. You
All right.
fucking weirdos.
I didn't know that they were married.
You guys are so
He's
sexed
the
up about
biggest
this.
actor in the.
Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher's boning everybody. I would say, if anything, Carrie Fisher might have hung out with George Lucas.
Hey, I asked whether or not they did. Oh, look at this. Look at the chemistry.
That's called acting.
Yeah, they have good chemistry. Chemistry carries over.
Oh, what a line.
Damn, I know.
Kasdan.
Good smile too. He ripped that off from Anthony and Gruber. That smile.
You know, George Lucas was hooking up with Linda Ronstadt. I'm serious.
No, it's very true. Yeah.
You know who she dated after George Lucas? A young Jim Carrey.
Bam.
I think
Really?
Luke and Artie were doing it.
Wait, what? Oh, you learned that in your history phone booth? Hey, I'm Chewbacca. I'm a dog. Who's our next comic?
Plug this in, baby.
Look at the snake right there. That always freaked me out how many snakes are just everywhere.
the hell out of my office.
Who's in there?
Riley.
All right. When I was in college, we had this. I wasn't a huge fan of her. She was a professor, and she mentioned that that the lightsabers in Star Wars were like a phallic kind of symbol. I get it in this scene because it's hanging on his belt like it's. Do you guys see any credibility with that?
No.
Like, look at how big my Schwartz is, kind of thing.
Nope.
Really pissing Schnepp off.
You know what? I did like the weird.
Marriage
weird
is a
stuff that he's-
sanctuary. Yeah.
The weird stuff that he's like eating. I was
Yeah,
always
what
like,
is
What
that?
is
Yeah.
that little weird biscuit thing?
And Yoda tries to eat it, and he just throws it out because I don't know what kind of diseases this skunk has. Great pause. See, way more effective than
Yeah.
a CGI.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
look. It's the first hint that we get that this might be somebody of
Yeah.
importance. Good quote.
Yep. Little knowledge, dropping knowledge.
The guy's like Yogi Berra. He's a walking quote.
So check it out. Deep Roy, the actor, played the walking Yoda in any
really?
of these scenes. Anytime you see a real
really?
yeah, he was
Who's taller, him or Warwick Davis?
I I think Deep Roy is a little bit taller.
So that's Deep Roy right there.
Yeah.
I love when he goes.
That's one of my favorite
This is
shots.
great.
I remember, it's like,
But when he goes, no.
so well done.
See Yoda's ass.
No. Yeah.
He's just throwing stuff out.
Yeah. This is part of the bit.
Yeah, and that's all
Yoda's-
puppeted.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
such amazing puppetry.
But
right
Yoda's
here.
Yoda's method. Like we know Yoda's wise. He's just kind of
Yeah.
playing the bit. He was always fun and kind of goofy.
Totally.
too.
Well, he's also not
He's
seen a
test-
life form in a while.
Well, he's
that
testing.
he can
He's
talk to.
testing him. He knows
Yeah.
who he is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all a test.
See how annoyed he's gonna get in his anger and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. 30 years ago, he was doing flips, attacking Christopher Lee. Now, that's so funny.
That's a Muppet move right there.
Yeah,
What he
it
did.
really was very labyrinth also.
Boom.
Love that they're bringing Frank
So
Oz back.
amazing. I
They're
know
bringing
Frank Oz
for a
is
lot.
incredible,
Yeah.
and all
You know-
this
do you know that
puppeteering.
he shot an actual scene for The Force Awakens?
No.
They had him. They had him do it.
He did voiceover,
There he is. There's
right?
Deep
Yeah.
Roy right
Yeah.
there. That shot.
They had him do dialogue for it, and then they cut it.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually not supposed to just. It's supposed to be. I think that he's going to turn up as a Force Ghost in Episode 8.
Certainly hope so.
Yeah, you got to put the smart money on both him and Kenobi.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's been rumored pretty heavy.
Remember Light Bright?
Making things with light.
Yeah.
Light bright,
Oh, yeah,
making
I do.
things with light. Light bright, making things with light. Bright, Mark Ellis.
It's weird that you're singing it and looking right at me.
yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was very nice. Made me feel good about myself. I'm going to stop making sex jokes now about Leia and Han.
Hey man, crack as many sex jokes as you want.
All right, here you go. So, get over here.
Got them sexy welding goggles.
I know, right?
They must
She
Canada.
just fixed
Yeah.
whatever that thing is.
Oop. Whoa.
Oh.
Please stop calling me that. So difficult sometimes. Occasionally, maybe. When you aren't acting like a scoundrel.
Oh, this line.
Good move.
Confirmed, by the way. Confirmed. And I know I'm going to get an argument out of you. This is confirmed. He doesn't say, I am nice man. He says, I'm a nice man.
Yeah. Let me hear it.
You put the subtitle on. He says, I'm a nice man. It was confirmed by Pablo Hidalgo also. I'm
Yeah.
a nice man.
Yeah.
Sounds like he says, "I'm nice man."
Yeah.
That's some people thought he
Yeah.
said.
Knapsack thought he said, "I'm nice
Ken
man."
Knapsack was convinced. For a lot of people, are convinced. Maud Garrett, another one.
No, but
nice men.
why does it matter? Because she says, "I like nice men."
And he's
I'm
not-
nice man.
He said, "I'm a nice man."
I know, but he's saying
But it's
it works either way.
Either way, it
does-
works. For
It
me,
works
but-
either way. But the line is, "I'm a nice man."
Yeah. We're
He just
missing
mumbles it.
the
I love that when the dude just disappears because he got hit with an asteroid.
Right.
This is when Emperor shows up,
Yep.
and replaced Emperor really works.
It does. I feel bad for the actor who
Yeah.
played the Emperor. His name is Clive Revell.
Oh yeah.
He's still doing conventions, so
Oh, he played the Emperor in the
Yeah.
original Emperor.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
with the monkey eyes.
Yeah,
all that
it was.
stuff.
That was why they replaced him because he's not the Emperor that they were
Right.
going for.
Do you guys
Makes
think
sense,
it's
yeah.
coincidence that like
The
now,
Emperor's coming, the
now,
Emperor's coming.
now Vader's really pissed off because some guy just made out with his daughter?
Nah, he doesn't know yet.
He's like a prom
Here he is.
night dad.
Look at that big gullet.
Yeah. You can freeze the fat with that now.
See, this is where the canon gets tricky, though.
Why is the cannon get
Yes,
tricky?
here. How is that possible? Vader knows this at this point through canon.
I think he's playing dumb maybe for the Emperor.
Maybe.
Yeah. It'd be really funny if the Emperor, like when he checked into Vader, he just told him all this crap you already know. Like he was so out of touch. Like, did you hear
That's what
the
he's
Death
saying
Star's
right
been
there.
destroyed?
He's just a boy. He's
Yeah.
saying all this stuff right there.
Did you hear about Alderaan? Good thinking. Okay, see, that's my question though. Is like, so Vader's the guy that brings up, hey, what if we can get Luke to join us, right?
Right.
But we always know the rule of two. So
Yeah, that wasn't really created yet, though.
Well, the rule of two, he says in this movie, he says, join me and help me rule this galaxy as
I'm-
father and son.
I'm
He's
thinking
saying-
that the Emperor is using Vader so we can get a younger apprentice, and I'm
Yes.
thinking Vader is thinking, I'll go get this
Yep.
kid, then I'll knock the Emperor
yes.
off.
That's absolutely
Exactly.
the reason. I mean, even though I think that's where the rule 2 kind of stemmed from.
Yeah.
Well, another snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a ton of real snakes in here.
It's underrated how much Luke Skywalker has to do with snakes on this planet.
He eats a lot of weird porridge
He
and
really
strange
does, yeah.
things in this movie, too.
Stay on target.
You know that stew's got to taste like shit.
Oh yeah. Well, we gotta deal with this.
Our thing's getting a little grainy. We're hoping it disappears soon.
Oh, it's getting trippy now.
Yeah. It's like acid trip. Not that I would know.
Just for safety's sake, who brought the? Was it
Schnepp.
Was it you? Was it
Christian.
who brought it?
I cannot train him.
It's getting impetuous. That's
What?
awesome.
There we go. We're back on track.
Don't curse it. I love how he realizes it.
See how Ben says when you taught me? It's like Qui-Gon. That shit's added later.
I know. Just gotta accept it, though. It's the problem.
I know.
So how old is Yoda at this point?
I think he gave himself a little bit of a rounding down. I think he's probably like 800 and
90.
yeah. No, I think he's like 870. And then in Jedi, he's like, I'm almost 900.
Right.
I'm watching him.
Yeah, see, he's playing a little
Yeah.
joke on him.
Dude, they
in the
played
beginning.
that. They played into that in Rebels too, because he is watching over people.
Yep.
And he's able to watch kind of what they're doing.
Well, he must be doing something because he's certainly not grooming himself. He's got hair going everywhere.
Smell like an alley cat.
He smells so bad.
Yoda's about to get pissed off at Kenobi.
Yeah.
Stop chiming in.
Yeah.
So was I, if you remember. Shut up.
In
No,
the
we
kitchen, I must see
You know,
you.
we just have his feet off. He's got his shoes off. Just put them on the table.
That's right.
I'm right here.
Oh, here comes my line.
Ooh. The rain coming down in the window. It's so good.
I wish he leaned in one third time.
Yeah, and then he coughed on him. You will.
That would happen like a Mel Brooks movie.
TIE bombers. Look at them. TIE bombers.
Yeah, those are
those
pretty
are awesome.
sweet.
Boom. It's kind of a waste of ammo, to be honest.
Dude, Vader is now like possessed because somebody made out with his kid, and the other kid has now met Yoda. So Vader's like, we got to spend every
Yeah.
resource.
Bomb everything. Yeah, that would be like, what the hell just flew by?
Yeah.
That's kind of that's the difference between like the Rathgars and the Minox.
Right?
Like these things were creepy.
Yuck, too. They're pretty gross.
Wee.
Hans was telling him to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Oh, then I'm going with you.
Chewie just said, I am true.
Where are they? They're not. They're like
They're in the belly.
lower esophagus, I'd say.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably not in
Yeah.
the stomach.
Right,
yet.
right.
Stomach acid of something like this would definitely kill him.
Yeah.
He's got a big long neck, so probably still in his neck.
It's esophageal moisture.
There it is.
There's that line.
I know. Maybe we get a good look at what those things are.
They never sold Minox as toys, I don't think.
No.
They should have sold them as like cleaning equipment, you know?
That would be great.
I love how smart he is.
Yeah.
He's been in every situation in the galaxy.
God, man, John Williams was just on point.
This
with
is new
this.
music too, right?
No.
Or was this in A New Hope?
No,
Oh,
this is
I
Empire.
think you meant,
Yeah.
was it reality?
Oh no,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Forearms Chewy in the neck.
Yeah, they're not that far away.
Love that.
Nice.
Sock puppet.
It's Phil
It's a
Tippett
sock
too,
puppet,
right?
It looks amazing. That's
Yeah.
actually live action. They just did. It wasn't stop motion. They just did a sock puppet. Boom. It's like
You just see like some dude's hairy forearm.
great.
Like
pretty much. There's a dude on inside there.
Love this scene.
yeah, see, they could have gotten the band Survivor to do this.
So, what's your guys' guess as far as how long is Luke been on Dagobah training?
At this point, I mean,
I think maybe a week at the most.
at this point, yeah. I mean, because how long have Han and Leia been out in that asteroid
Yeah.
field?
Right.
I think maybe a couple days.
Because as far as time
Right.
moves slower in space, so they're
You guys hear this is a true story. There was an astronaut and he came back after a year and he had grown 2 inches in outer space.
Yeah, no, for sure. They just got him back like a couple weeks ago.
Weird, huh?
Yep.
What was that?
Well, that's because he didn't have gravity weighing him down.
I'll be here all week.
That's right. Have you seen those memes where they have like
Oh,
Yoda
yeah.
whispering all crazy
Yeah.
mad stuff?
It's like the stuff Ellison
Oh,
will be saying to you this
I
whole
know,
time.
that's right.
Do you guys think Luke makes Rey go sleeveless or do you think it's a little creepy?
Maybe.
Like, no, I'm just saying I had to wear sleeveless, you know.
Got to be sleeveless.
Do what your dad did.
Your nails are really digging into my shoulders.
Put me down.
Yeah, Yoda's like, it's about time I...
Hamill had some guns, man.
No, he's in great shape here. Yoda has taught him well.
Yoda's messing with him,
Right.
right?
Now, I wonder what would happen if he didn't take his saber in. Because he tells him you don't need your weapon.
Right.
He would have gotten freaked out. And
Because Yoda goes into this cave during the Clone Wars. And some
what does he set
stuff
up?
goes down. No, he figures it out. He figures out there's a presence. This is where he kind of learns the power of the Force.
Wait, so
on
but this
Dagobah.
Vader, it couldn't actually. It's like a dream sequence. It's not a dream. It's kind of like a vision, right?
Yeah.
So there's no real danger for Luke.
No, but he tells him don't take his weapon.
Yeah.
Don't take your weapon. He takes it anyway.
Yeah. So if Luke didn't take his weapon, he'd just see a weird.
That's what I'm curious. I'm curious what would have happened. Like, what else would he have seen? He should have listened to Yoda.
Well, the audience would not have gotten that hint. Another goddamn snake. Mark Hamill is fearless of snakes.
That's right.
The audience wouldn't have gotten that hint that Darth Vader was in fact his
Right.
father.
What?
It's a hint.
Right, but maybe if he didn't take the lightsaber, maybe he would have realized all of it would have been a lot clearer.
Is that a snake too?
Yep, it's another snake.
Lots of snakes here. A lot of living stuff on Dagobah.
Dude, I'm terrified of snakes.
Are you?
I can't. Yeah.
Not a big gator fan
What?
myself. Yeah, there's another one.
Pretty sure Mark Hamill got bit by one of these
Did he?
snakes. Yeah.
Just turns around and
Yeah.
There's another one, Mark.
yeah. No,
Couldn't
I'm
go
like
to Dagobah, huh?
like
Oh,
Indiana
look at that
Jones.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that
What's that
guy.
thing's name?
Flappy.
That's another snake.
Yeah.
Yes, here it is.
Now this is very much like Splinter of the Mind's Eye right here. Bam. You know, when you see this image, because this is right out of that book.
Right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like when you see this for the first time, you're probably like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, but you're also. I mean, your heart's in your throat
Yeah.
right now. That snake's even freaked out.
Yeah. And the fact that's Rey has that saber now is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There it comes. Get out of town.
All right. Well, we can go home.
Yeah, it's over. I wonder if anybody picked that up first time watching it.
I used to go on like chat boards all the time, and like when that was the cool thing to do, like with my AOL 10 free hours disc.
Right.
And this guy was like,
Super Shadow?
He was he's asked me what I was wearing and stuff. No, he but he was like, no, I remember seeing that because he read a lot of he watched Flash Gordon when he was a kid and all these stuff, and he's like, when I saw that happen, I leaned over and whispered to my wife that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father.
Bam. This is one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
all-time scenes.
Yeah.
Look at all these.
I don't
Oh, the
like
bounty hunter
this
interview.
This is a replacement I don't like, where they got rid of what's his face's voice.
I love
Jeremy
I love
Renner,
this.
yeah.
Bullet
I love
Club.
this. You couldn't wear shoes to the biggest job interview of your life.
I got a chance to moderate a panel with all the living bounty hunters.
Oh, Bosk still does that. Yeah.
Yep. That's Zuckuss, Forlom, Bosk. Of course,
There you
Boba
go.
Fett, IG-88.
Here.
IG-88 is made up of containers from the cantina scene in
One
Star
of my
Wars.
favorite questions I've ever got on Jedi Council, and I pose it to you now. Will we see Boba Fett do a disintegration in Rogue One?
Wow.
Isn't that a great question?
That is a great question.
I think you'll see him doing the Solo movie.
Yeah,
That'll be yeah. But no, but
if-
he's
is-
not working for
is
Vader. He's
Boba
been working
Fett-
for Vader.
Yeah,
Boba
but you know
Fett
you're
in
seeing
Rogue
Boba
One?
Fett in the Solo
It's
movie.
rumored that he
right?
is.
You're
What?
gonna see
You would assume so.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him in Rogue One.
I think you are.
You've heard that,
Rumors.
Christian?
Rumors.
You know people?
Remember those ships we talked about on Jedi that they
Oh,
he had the slave?
yeah.
Look how pissed off Princess Leia
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I do. I think Boba Fett's going to wind up being in Rogue One.
I wouldn't
if
have
he
a
is.
problem with it. I mean,
I think he's going to definitely do a disintegration because it'll play into this.
Right. Especially if Darth Vader has him on some mission.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
and he
well,
disintegrates
is it?
him. It's
I
like,
mean,
look, I
it's
told you
it's
about
canon that right before or right after that, I guess he was hanging out with Jabba the Hutt
Yeah.
in A New Hope.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking for Solo.
that. Right. Yeah, but he could also be
He
working
has
for
other
Darth
missions.
Vader.
It's also working for Vader in the comics,
Yeah.
which I read, by the way. I don't know if you know. Guy's got great white feather
Yeah.
hair.
That is some perfect hair. Scott Bakula is in the movie. That it? Scott Bakula right there.
And Michael Shannon. Don't. No, make an
yes.
underling do
Don't
it.
be a
Bad
martyr, you
idea.
stupid douche.
You're about to choke out.
This might be a little excessive.
all I'm saying is that if Luke makes Rey do this, it's going to come off as creepy.
Yes.
Yeah, do a handstand. Balance me on your foot there. Just, yeah.
That would be a weird scene to see Rey hanging out with Luke on her
Yeah,
foot.
I'm just gonna sit here on this rock. See, R2's just like cheerleaders, like cheering him on. Every time, I would always watch this scene, particularly after school, for whatever reason, and I always was rooting for Luke, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get it this time, you know?
Yeah,
you just keep using that force hard enough, you're gonna get that thing out. Oh,
Hey, Christian,
man.
I think that
Little
scene-
Caesars.
Look, it just the X-wing totally went under, and now they keep cutting back to it, and you still see a part of it. I think that scene where you see the X-wing going down is George Lucas's pool.
Oh, is it?
It just seemed like, I think they showed it go completely under, and yet you still see it there.
No. It was already out a little bit. I think
Was
it's
Okay.
sinking in,
I
but
think it goes under.
it
once
rebounds.
He tries. He tries, and then the whole thing goes under.
Try not, motherfucker.
Are you kids watching? That should be your senior
Is
quote.
no try. Excuse me.
How far do you guys think you could get it out? I think I could go halfway.
That's what she said.
I saved it. I didn't do
I
it.
did a little Ashley for you there.
I don't know. Luke could only get it that much. Maybe I couldn't get it halfway.
So, man, Yoda, come on, give him a break. Look how bummed out he is.
Yoda just gave the Danny Glover, I'm too old for this shit look.
I've been training him this long, he can't even do an X-wing.
He's like, this isn't the guy.
I know, right? There's another. At least, thank God, there's another.
What are you talking about, Ezra?
Yoda's like, who the fuck is Darth Maul? Who are these people? What's a Qui-Gon?
I love this.
This is not.
This is one of my favorite lines from Yoda. Is the Force. There is no crude, luminous being. You know?
Not this crude matter.
Yeah.
You want to hit?
The Rock.
Welcome to the Rock.
Yoda had a full head of hair when he was younger.
And this is when you forget that
Dude,
that's
this
a
is
hand puppet.
800 years.
Yeah.
I know.
It's such great acting. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
The attention to detail too on his face.
it's just such perfect acting.
Yeah.
That, for some reason, I don't know why they weren't able to replicate that in Phantom Menace when they went back to using the puppet
Yeah.
Yoda. This was just incredible. Luke's all mopey, giving up.
The
Going to
puppet
his
also
room.
looked a lot different in Phantom Menace than it did.
did.
Totally. When did they just use this one again?
Yeah.
It's only 30 years.
Oh, he's about to bitch slap Luke. You know, because The Force Awakens echoed A New Hope so much, you wonder if there is going to be that scene when Rey is trying to use it and it just isn't working for her. Because she's so much more advanced than Luke was at this stage.
Well, we also don't know. We also don't know how if she'd been trained before.
Right. So is Luke going to have some like badass moment where, because this is Yoda's moment where it's like, oh, this is the best Jedi in the world right here.
Right.
You know? So is Luke going to have that moment? And what's that moment going to be? Is it going to be with an object or is it going to be with a fight?
Right.
What's it going to be with?
When she's really going to see what he's capable of.
Yeah.
Right.
This music is phenomenal.
Yes. Riley's in the back doing the orchestra like John Williams.
That's so beautiful.
Riley's been conducting us.
Yeah.
And I look at Yoda. He's like, I did it.
Yeah. I'm taking a nap.
This is one of my favorite lines. She's just like, I don't believe it. This is why you failed. Weirdo.
Whoa. Write that
Bam.
down.
Yep.
Lesson learned.
Believe in it.
There's that dumb Admiral shuttle going to get choked out by Vader. I shouldn't have shown up.
Should have blamed it.
Yeah.
It's a terrible death.
Blame the gray-haired guy.
I know.
Yeah. It was feather hair.
Captain Nita.
Just a little bit of that sense of humor that we got from Hayden Christensen.
How's he standing up? He's dead.
No, I don't think he killed him. I think he just really injured him.
The Millennium Falcon went into light speed. Be on the other side of the galaxy by now.
Alert all commands. Calculate every possible destination along the last known trajectory.
Forward, we're fine now.
Don't fail me again, Admiral.
He's
That's-
like, damn
yeah.
it. I'm Admiral now?
You know that guy's got a wife at home. He should have made you by Admiral. Why are you Admiral? honey, things are
Look,
complicated.
it's not good to
He's-
be
yeah.
Admiral. This, it's better if you're just Captain.
Comes home just like dejected. Oh,
Right.
well, I made Admiral. Well, it's about time.
You know, Tony made the AT-AT walk in 2 seconds. What do you do?
Look, I'm running the chicken walker. It's a lot harder to walk that thing around. It's only got 2 legs.
Love that.
That's so cool. That's outer space.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, all in line.
Oh, a little seatbelt on C-3PO.
I know, right? Never noticed that before.
I didn't either.
It's so funny.
It looks like look at that. That's a car seatbelt.
I know.
Did they have the dice in this one?
I think they took the dice out. I think it was a joke that George Lucas put in there, and then they made the movie, and he's like, "Oh, people take this shit seriously."
Yeah. Lando.
Oh, he's a system, all right. System of getting your clothes off and getting you into bed.
Yeah, I wonder how long they've been on this thing.
Hey, Christian, do you think Carrie Fisher and Billy Dee Williams did it while they were making the movie? Hey, Christian, do you think they did it?
Sorry, it's become a 6th grade commentary. We can talk about all the actors doing it.
Who's gonna have the worst bowel movements?
Probably Lando.
Okay,
all
but
that Colt 45.
sub question,
Yeah.
because I want to know at some point how long they're on Cloud City for. It's probably a couple weeks.
Feels like at the
Right?
very least a week because they've got their own place.
Yeah,
They're
right.
stewing in there. Remember, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, when are we going to?
Yeah. So, as a guy who's had his fair share of conquest, not just one night stands, but also girls you got to work on a little bit, you know that Lando meets Leia. He's gonna make a play at some point, right? So, how did that play go down?
I don't
and how
think
successful did he get with it?
I just like
I
the
don't
fact that Boba Fett was
tracking them
tracking.
the whole
I think
time.
Boba Fett was able to get some
Some
love.
tail.
I think Boba Fett,
Yeah, I think
he
I
had
think
9 wives, and they never
Lando-
found
He's
out.
playing it in Jabba's.
Lando definitely was aware of the situation that Han and Leia had. And I
Yeah.
don't think he made any moves on Leia
Right.
because he was ready to
I
screw him
bet
over.
I bet he did something. I bet he did something. Like Alec Guinness.
Yeah.
You know what'd be cool? Is like to see what he saw right there. Like what that vision
Yeah.
looked like.
They probably would have put that in there if it was made today.
You're right.
Like do you think his vision's the same like
Rey?
static or like, kinetic like
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was seeing a vision of the future. Yeah, for sure.
Although I think Ray saw stuff that happened already.
Right.
Yeah. But Rey is also like such a raw, untapped source of the. So you probably once you become a Jedi, you can learn to control those visions and like
Right.
watch them like DVR them a little bit. Look, he's even got like little hairs that he forgot to shave on his mustache. The detail in that puppet's amazing.
Subtle nod here.
Tough decision.
Want not my meatloaf?
And joining the party, ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, we ready to start the movie?
Hey.
John.
Bring on them
Campea here.
AT-ATs.
So, John, this movie's called The Empire Strikes Back.
All right, we're about halfway, a little more than halfway through it.
Tommy
Right.
Wiseau has made his appearance.
Yep.
Now, is that Ray?
This is the first. We determined that we realized that this is the first commentary we've done post The Force Awakens.
Schnepp's getting a phone call from his girlfriend.
Ooh.
So,
Guys,
John,
fiance.
I'm going to catch you up in this
Thank you,
movie in
fiance.
10 seconds, okay? Somebody
All
get a
right.
clock on it. And
Clock.
so the rebellion was at a cold planet, then the Empire attacked them, so they dispersed. Han and Leia are looking for a place to settle Luke's training with Dagobah zone Yoda.
Right. So I'm sure everything's going to work out fine, and we can probably just
Yeah.
skip the rest of it,
We
right?
don't need to make a
probably.
third
Happy
movie.
ending, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But their friend Lando is going to meet with them, and everything will be cool.
Oh, I like him. He's that Colt 45 guy.
Lando is not a
Totally.
system. He's a man.
He's a man. Okay, now I'm caught up. I would have been lost if you didn't mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, some excellent special edition graphics.
Yeah, but this looks good, actually.
No, this was
is
one
really
of the few.
cool.
Some of the additions they did to the Empire one are actually
Yeah.
some of the better ones.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see many. There's not many changes that I don't like in Empire.
Yeah, we got to see the Wampa eating some buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Remember that cutscene we talked about? That one about the Wampa?
The Wampa pen, yeah.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
the first time. So because we did that vid about the top 10 deleted scenes in the original trilogy, it's the first time I noticed they're running through the snow base and you see the hazard thing, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
right.
the Wampa pen is. Yeah.
Did you hear the news about Chewie?
Oh, I saw something in my Twitter, the whole thing, that the
We're gonna
next
learn
movie is
the
going to be.
origins. We're going to learn the origin story between Chewie and Han in the Han movie.
Right, but I didn't know where that came from.
I don't know.
Right.
And I was asking him, is that
Collider
where we
reported
find out
on it.
about the life debt?
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really like that. Han got a girl pregnant. Chewie had Plan B.
Look at that little space shuttle thing they added in
Yeah.
there. That was pretty cool.
Will you see Lando in the Han
Lobot
Lobot. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
with his Beats by Dre. Way early model.
Man, Lobot is a badass.
Oh, wait a minute. This is our first Asian dude.
Yeah.
This is our first Asian dude in a Star Wars movie. I
Very
never noticed
first.
it before.
Was he added in the special editions?
No, he's there.
No, he's
he got
there the
sent
whole
away.
time.
Man, Carrie
Landon.
Fisher was cute.
Oh, we've talked about it.
Oh, did you?
Oh, we've talked
she
about
was
it.
cute.
Schnepp's been making sex jokes
Yeah.
about Leia the whole time.
You missed it, John. These guys could not stop referencing. I wonder if Han and Leia hooked up in real life. Harrison hit that. They couldn't stop.
hit
Or
that.
Billy
No one
D.
did that.
Or Peter
no, but
Mayhew.
honestly, I mean, I'm sure you guys cover this too. I don't think there is any woman alive that more young guys masturbated to
See?
than
Carrie
Carrie Fisher,
Fisher.
in the slave Leia outfit.
Right.
Like
See?
that is like
Yeah.
the ultimate
That is different than saying, I wonder if Mark Hamill and Princess and Carrie Fisher got together. You know, they were trying to get together the whole time.
It's a natural thought that I watched the Golden Girls. I'm like, I wonder if any of these girls ever
Mark
made
Hamill
out.
was married. Harrison Ford was married.
Well, you know, Lando hit
How are
that
we
though,
supposed to know that?
because he's Billy D. Williams.
Right.
Come on.
All right, can anybody name the role that Billy D. Williams was famous for playing before this movie?
He was in a movie with Diana Ross, and it was Mahogany.
Nope. He
No?
was in Brian's song, and he played Gale Sayers and
so
gave
like
a
that-
teary,
What?
emotional
Stuff.
speech.
You know, I did not remember
Totally.
that.
Yeah.
That's a good trivia question.
That is good.
James Caan playing Brian
Lobot's
Piccolo.
little ear beats are going off
Yeah.
crazy style right there.
That's the Empire calling.
I
What
know,
do you want me
like-
to do with this?
Yeah,
He's getting sexts.
It just goes right to your mind.
that's right.
I think Lobot and Carrie Fisher. No.
I think Lobot and Carrie
I
Fisher
think
got
Lando and
together.
Carrie Fisher.
Oh, look, there's
There he
an
is.
evil one.
Uchuta.
I want
Yeah,
to see
I know.
prequel about that droid.
Yeah, that's
I want to see an
right.
entire prequel movie about what was he doing before he walked out
And
of
what
that
does
room.
Ochuta mean?
Okay, now listen to the voice here.
Stormtrooper.
I know, but it sounds like Yoda. Listen. I missed it. It sounds,
Yes,
it's
who
just-
are
That's a
you?
stormtrooper?
Yeah.
sounds like Yoda.
Didn't sound like a stormtrooper.
I always thought it was an Ugnaught.
No, it's a stormtrooper. The
No.
whole.
That was
No, because
Ugnaught.
when C-3PO comes back too, he goes, "Oh no, Stormtroopers here!"
Yeah.
So it must have been a Stormtrooper.
I
What is that?
never put that. I've seen this movie 10,000
Welcome
times.
to the
I
welcome
never
to the show, Mark.
Put that together. Hey, Christian, do you think Leia and any of the Ugnaughts?
It could have been
about
Ugnaught
Leia
dressed
and
as a
Yoda?
stormtrooper.
Yes.
It's a very tiny
Thank you.
stormtrooper.
Thank you for that.
Man, he should just listen to Yoda.
Wasn't anybody ever listen to Yoda?
I know.
Like how many times he has to be proven right
Ben
over
even
and
has
over
to
again?
show up and be like, dude, you're doing something wrong here.
Oh, Ewan McGregor. How did they age him up so well? He looks great.
He looks really old. Yeah.
What was his failure at the queue?
One thing I bring this complaint up about some movies, and I think this is the one time it was Empire 2. They never really communicated well in the movie. How long has Luke been on Dagobah?
Right, we were
Really,
talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Was he there for 10 minutes and did
think
5
about
exercises?
about
or
we were
weeks.
saying, probably between 2 and 3 weeks.
Well,
Yeah.
no. I mean, we said the first training montage that we get of him doing the flips and stuff,
Right.
that's like a week, right?
Here, I'm gonna tweet Pablo Hidalgo right now and ask him that question.
Yeah.
You know what?
long
I
total
literally
was
thought
Luke
you
on
were picking up
Dagobah?
the remote control of the TV and said, let's rewind
Yeah.
and check that
You're like,
out.
no,
Just
no,
bear
no.
with us. We'll tell you.
How much did Alec Guinness hate being in this
I
particular
know.
movie? Because
Yeah,
he was
I know.
over it after the first Star Wars.
It was points.
No,
though.
I
It
think
was
he
like-
realized the check, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll come back." See, here's what I never really understood though: is that they keep telling him, "Don't go, like don't go, save your friends," but his friends are going to end up being an integral part of, killing off the Empire for good, or at least for 30 years. And all that really happens is that Luke misses a hand, like he loses a hand out of the deal. It's like,
they're at least trying to give him some wisdom as he's taking off. Like, no, well, maybe.
I think Yoda just had a really nice stew he made that night, and he's pissed off that nobody's going to be there to eat it with him.
Or what if he had listened to them? He waited. Look, Han was getting frozen in carbonite anyway. Leia gets taken by Vader.
Yeah.
And what if he would been able to rescue them later as a more trained Jedi?
There is another.
But then we don't get to redeem Yoda.
Are we sold?
Or,
Are we sold?
Lando.
Because now they could retcon what that meaning is, because they say there is another.
Right.
Now, obviously, when you watch it, it's Leia.
Leia.
Right.
But if they wanted to play with that, they could say it was somebody else.
Nah, he's talking about Leia.
I mean, look, I've heard some people mention that maybe he's talking about Ezra, or maybe he's talking about something like that. But like you said, the magic word there would be retconning.
Yeah.
It would be retconning.
So they've been hanging
out
out
the
in this
ass.
little Cloud City area for about a week, maybe.
For a few
Couple
days,
days,
yeah.
Well, she got a new outfit.
All right. So
Thanks to
I tweeted-
Yoda. Or
Except
thanks to Lando.
Han didn't.
I'm hoping that we get an answer before the end of the.
That would be awesome if you did. How come I never noticed how short she was before? Like,
She's
she was
little.
really.
He's
She's always
standing
been
on a
tiny.
step,
But
though,
he's like
Is
6
he?
feet. He is standing up on somebody. She's
okay.
little.
Man, how young does he look?
I don't know.
The lighting in that shot is so awesome. Like, so beautiful. Why is Chewie looking for C-3PO down here? Like, how morbid is he?
Yeah,
Well,
look,
he was
IG-88
right.
is already dead. There's an IG-88 model over
She's
there.
got a good intuition.
Yeah. It's little pigs.
Get out of here. Go back to Lord of
Yeah,
the
they're
Rings.
messing. I love how they're messing with him.
Yeah, they keep away with him.
Yeah.
Do you think the Ugnaughts are just like Oompa Loompas that like got like
Shafted?
Yeah, they just got fired for not singing the songs.
You didn't see what Chewie did to the Ugnaughts
Yeah,
after
they're
the
like
scene.
like Willy Wonka's just yelling at him. Everybody sings the songs.
What I like is the one little token dying house plant they've got behind on there. It's clearly dead.
Yeah. Han's like, I'm gonna lose.
You old smoothie.
All right, Lando's it's almost Easter outfit. You
What are
know?
those little pigs laughing about?
Yeah. It's a lot of small talk right here before the betrayal.
Well, no, I mean it's hinting
It actually
at
leads up
the
to what's
the,
he's
the
gonna-
imperial
yeah.
involvement in that, because it's like why there's small development, they haven't had to join any guilds. Why? Because they just made a deal with the Empire, so much so that the Empire's actually there having Cheesecake Factory with them at this moment.
With Boba and Darth.
Yeah,
Here's your scene, Ellis.
oh, I love this scene so much. I love it.
Yeah. That's kind of the ultimate. We're
Yeah.
screwed.
Oh, I love it.
And Lobot.
Yeah.
David Prowse tweeted out a like an alternate take of that scene, but it's like them filming that scene, so you can see like in the corner you have like a prop guy who's throwing the gun. Like as soon as it cuts and he's out of the frame, the prop guy just chucks
Biggest
the gun.
question: do they actually sit down and hang out and eat?
I think they do.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
have a very
Vader's that
proper-
kind of twisted.
Have a proper dinner,
and
before-
then I'm going to torture
torture
you.
you. Yeah. I always wondered that.
They're actually eating Rogue 2.
Yeah.
They're sitting there and Hans just he's like, I can't believe we got to sit here. Ooh,
Yeah.
tortillas.
Yeah. What are these little green
Yeah.
nuggets? Yeah.
They're actually having a good conversation about food.
Ah. Oh, it's about time for me to strap you into this weird device.
So, like, if I'm right, my assumption here has always been that the only reason, because they talked to Han, is like, they didn't even ask me any questions. The only reason Vader is torturing them is to cause a disturbance in the Force for Luke, to draw Luke
right.
there, right? Okay.
That's why he says he didn't even ask me any questions.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Yeah.
You didn't ask.
You think Phasma gave it up quick?
Fortunately, the head just snaps back on. No repairs needed.
Well, that's how Anakin designed it.
That's right.
Darth Vader.
Yeah. This 8-year-old kid built this thing.
What is he working on? There was no moving parts there.
No, there's a switch in the back.
I can fix him. I'll just turn on this on switch.
Then he turned it 2 on.
Is this the last time that they ever have an interaction? These two?
Vader and Han?
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah.
in
I mean,
Jedi.
minus the freezing. Nothing in Jedi.
Do they ever? They don't have any interaction in Star Wars either.
Not really. No.
No, they come close a couple times because Obi-Wan Kenobi's sword fight. He's lightsaber fighting with him, and then
He
Han
sees him
runs.
across the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's about it. They changed his voice. I just realized that they changed Boba Fett's
Tamora.
voice.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Oh.
realize that before. I
Yeah,
just
we were talking about it
realized it.
before. It's one of the.
It's just got to suck to be in business
Yeah.
with Darth Vader. You know.
Now, in C-3PO's defense, that's a pretty fundamental mistake Chewbacca
Yeah.
made.
Chewbacca probably wanted it that way on purpose after all that riffraff he was causing on the Falcon.
I love how Ford plays this scene. Look at his face and everything.
Yeah.
That's so Han Solo. That's great.
I love how that little slab just comes
Yeah.
out.
Yep. Hard as a rock, but at least it's there.
Here's the bed the monster slept on.
I know, right?
Why do you
Now,
smell like Lando?
They didn't change Han's clothes, but they gave Leia a quick change of clothes.
Right?
They already tortured her the first time, and that didn't work out. Why would Vader let Leia stay there in the first place, though?
He's altering the deal, and he's going to continue to alter the
Right.
deal.
know.
Pray he doesn't alter it
Yeah.
any further.
But why would he even make that deal in the first place?
Because I don't think he ever intended to
Yeah.
leave Leia there. I think he just
Yeah.
said that to make
appease Lando.
Lando play around,
Yeah.
play along.
Right.
He really is in a tight spot, though. I
He
mean,
is,
Lando,
yeah.
like he is
Trying
kind
to-
of screwed.
Empire got there before them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
He's
and
trying
it's
to
not just
protect his-
himself; it's
No,
all
he's
of his
protecting
people.
his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminiscent to the C-3PO lift in Episode 4, when Obi-Wan picks him up.
This is such a great set.
Yeah.
Whee!
How many? I bet there's like 28 slabs of Ugnaughts. that are
Frozen
trapped-
Ugnaughts, yeah.
Carbonite, like just practice ones.
Lobot. Just love watching Lobot.
Screaming Lobot. They're like the banter in the comics is really good. Him and Lando.
Did Lobot have to shave his head to get that thing on, or does he just not have hair? Like,
The hair is all inside of the Beats
Yeah.
Beats thing that he's wearing.
It's like Snoop Dogg dreads.
John,
Kinda
did you,
sticking
read,
out the side.
did you read any of the Lando comic?
No, I still have. Are they done with the run?
I think so. The Lando one, I think so.
You got me intrigued to read it. So,
should. I have it all.
has the
you-
collector edition come out yet?
I don't know, but you can just read it on my computer. If you want.
There's a Lobot one shot you can check out.
I like how the C-3PO backpack now.
Yeah.
Anne's got one of those Yoda backpacks, like
Yeah,
hanging on the
yeah.
back of Luke.
Take
It
it off.
looks so cute on her. Oh, just this. The shots and the everything's so well composed. I mean, look how beautiful the lighting, the orange hue, the right amount of steam and smoke, the camera angles. Like,
It's perfect.
it's one of the most like this whole setting here is like one of the most beautiful settings in all of the trilogy.
You know that they CGI, they edited out Han's jacket, like because the original cut, when he's lowering down, continuity error. Like he had the weight on, and then as he's lowering down, he had a jacket on, but
wow.
they
Really?
matted it out. Yeah, you can kind of see it now. But if you watch the VHS, the old school cuts, you'll see
you
it.
still have the jacket on.
Yeah.
That's one of the greater things about The Empire Strikes Back is the lighting. Like every
yeah.
single scene in this movie is incredibly well lit.
Yeah, like even
and
that
composed.
shot, like
There it is. Yeah, right there.
one
He's got
of
the
the
jacket
best
on.
lines
Can you see-
ever.
Can you see the jacket?
Yep.
oh, improvised line.
Yeah. See, look. See how it's colored out?
Yep. Also, one of the best Chewie howls.
Yeah. Chewie, don't shoot my son.
I like that little smile he gives her too. You know, like that little.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna be something.
What's going on? Homebound. Chewbacca, I can't see.
You know, Darth Vader's got to be thinking these Ugnaughts are a lot more effective than stormtroopers.
I wonder if they can shoot.
They have
Yeah.
better aim. Yeah.
Hey, who stole our rug?
This is a great sound effect by the
Oh,
great
yeah.
Ben
Big
Burt.
slap.
Yep.
You know, it's got to give you a raging headache. Like,
yeah.
even if you're in
Sure.
carbonite, you know?
He's just hitting it.
Here's
shattered.
a fun fact: the guy who played Bosk also posed for those the hands.
That's
and it's
right.
the entire body of the carbonite,
Really?
except for Han Solo. The face is Harrison Ford.
Really?
Everything else is the guy who played Bosk.
That's what Harrison Ford just, like, dropped by for a day. He's like, you got my face? I'm out.
That's all you got. Just take my face.
Yes, he's alive. And in perfect hibernation. He's all yours. He said the chamber of the Skywalker.
I appreciate their relationship.
Skywalker is just my record. Good. See to it that he finds his way in here.
I think that was the first big piece of news that dude ever delivered to Vader,
Yeah.
and he was so nervous.
He crushed it, though.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm walking away. It's like, wait a minute. How do I go about seeing to it that he finds his way in here? What does one actually do? to
Wherever
do
the
that?
landing pad is, close everything off.
And you don't
except
want
to-
him to see us, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Put the arrows on the floor.
Ultimately, they
here.
fail in that respect.
I bet Cloud City is one of those annoying places where the bathrooms are all locked. Like you got to get a key from the secretary.
You need like that big long Gandalf staff in order to. Yeah.
I love how you push the carbonite. Like it just kind of floats, right?
Silver too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So since it floats and there's no resistance,
Yeah.
why does it take two dudes to push it?
The garden.
They're just making sure it doesn't float
Yeah.
away.
Oh, okay.
It's
sure.
heavy as
Sure, yeah.
balls.
Directionally
Yeah.
pushing. the
and they can
floating
reprogram it
carbonite.
in case it craps out.
You know what, John? When you clock in, you just do what the boss tells you to do that day.
This got to be done right. Take your buddy to help you with it.
Luke and Boba Fett. You very rarely see that too.
It happens
Except for in
the
the Christmas
comics.
special.
Yeah.
And
in the
Return of
comics.
the Jedi, where he gets to jack him up.
Yeah.
See you later. Get in the
Well,
Sarlacc.
no, Luke's just kind of hanging out next to him. He doesn't really.
Boba Fett messes
Yeah.
Luke up in
Yeah.
in the comic. You remember that? You've seen the Star Wars comic?
No, the new one.
The new one, yeah. Because Vader sends him out to go find him.
So according to canon, Luke knew that was Boba Fett.
Yeah.
He had seen him before.
Yeah.
Did no one give these stormtroopers the memo, don't shoot Luke? Because Vader wants him?
I think that's why they're shooting the wall.
Admiral Akbar stole that line from her.
Right?
Yeah.
Looks like I think I'm just gonna go see Yoda again.
Maybe I should go back.
Yeah.
They were only 10 steps ahead of him. How did he lose them?
I think Luke is starting to sense something. I think he's starting to smell something right
Archie
about
couldn't
now.
have got through there anyway.
No.
Unless he flew.
He can fly.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now we get the good stuff.
That shot. This would be a great sticker of that shot. Nobody gives a shit.
I used to have a trading card of Darth Vader coming down these steps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I'd ever seen the term Sith. Because I was Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith.
Right.
And I never, that was the shot right
Yeah.
there, him standing up there. It said Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith. And it was the first time I'd ever heard the term Sith.
It's one of the best. I mean, this shot is just so.
Yeah.
It's so perfectly set up.
What's up, Pops? I love
So
that.
let's go.
Yeah.
It's that scream of the lightsaber. It's my favorite sound in Star Wars.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Who makes the first slash? Luke.
Luke.
Vader's doing it one-handed. Look at that shot. Oh,
Backing him up.
Yeah.
so gorgeous.
That's the one we love.
Vader fighting with one hand. So good. Whoa.
Yeah, Vader just kind of wants to tease him, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's
Man,
a
these stormtroopers
fantastic
surrender
mustache.
quick.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
That looks like Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that guy is stoned out of his mind? Helping.
And you all alone. Had to be a mistake.
Han.
We understand, don't we? We had no choice. Just try. I don't need any of your help.
Who the hell's Han?
Best acting he does in the series. That's great.
Dude, you get choked by a Wookiee, man.
Yeah. Right.
You ain't swallowing for a week.
Leo and the bear.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, only one guy can push it uphill.
Right.
But along the
Well, that's
flat
what they
corridor,
needed
it takes
him
two
for.
dudes.
Yeah,
It's
right,
a
right.
directional thing. You just one guy's to tip it a little way, you know.
Whee, it's a great run.
Yeah.
That's Gale Sayers, man.
Yep. That used to be all a white wall.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
have to trim that out. I mean, some of those really do help you feel like you're in a bigger
Yeah.
environment.
He calls him Han. Yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah.
You could see the slave one in that shot.
Yep. C-3PO is very selfish.
I know.
That's my mother-in-law.
I love the slave one's design.
It's so
Yeah.
weird that it's just like an iron.
Yeah, it looks like an elephant face to me.
Yeah.
Like an elephant head.
And the legendary bad shooting of the stormtroopers.
All right, talking smack. Oh boy. They should have gotten those pod race announcers from Phantom Menace to
Yeah.
commentate on this fight.
Oh, God.
And Skywalker backs up.
Who mentions Yoda?
Here's some of that force
Yeah,
speed.
force jump.
I always thought he was like using the mining stuff, like to get up there. I never realized that was a force jump.
Yep.
No, I think always thought it was a forced jump.
Most impressive.
I see you're not afraid of snakes either.
Even Vader fell for that.
He didn't take him seriously, you know? It's like
Yeah.
the Panthers.
Release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me.
It's got to be humid in there. Look at him sweat.
It makes sense because Vader doesn't want to throw the fight and get killed, but he also wants Luke to tap into his anger.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if he has to take a few bullets, that's fine.
Yeah. So all of this is just Vader just toying with him to get him to that point.
Yeah. Now where'd he go?
Although I think at some point here, Luke lands a legit shot.
Well, he
Yeah.
hits
So
him
I-
on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Right before Vader lops off his hand.
Yeah, it's my favorite Vader sound. Ho, ho, ho! Whatever that is, it's when he gets hit.
This sounds like an old man.
He
Like,
made a little bit of the
Yeah.
sound when he got sprayed in the face with the steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ho!
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that corridor.
Yep.
Yep. And you know, they shot for Force Awakens. They shot like a whole scene with Luke and Vader like fighting here in Bespin, where
Right.
Ray was watching.
Yeah, I wonder if that, like this sequence right here. I
who
wonder,
played Luke and who played Vader?
Yeah, they was like you didn't really see their faces.
Right.
They cut it out, huh?
Yeah, it's from the
yeah.
reverse angle of that scene right
Yep.
there.
That's kind of cheating.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
saw it that way,
Vader
too.
also wants to overwhelm him with the power of the dark side.
yeah,
you know,
no,
like this is kind of a really weird recruiting trip.
Luke gets smacked right in the
Yeah.
face with one of
Yeah.
these things too. It's like bad.
Oh, that
Yeah,
hurts.
if you the behind the scenes is just crew members chucking
Yep.
stuff at Luke right now. It's like,
Is that what it is?
yeah,
Yeah.
Vader's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
yeah, bad idea.
You just see all these Ugnaughts going.
Okay, didn't mean for that to happen.
Still want to know how Maz Kanata got that lightsaber.
So that's when the lightsaber goes, right?
No.
No,
He still got it.
He's gotta
Yeah,
lose
they
his
gotta go on
hand
the bridge.
first.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, that's very nice. That was Ted.
I'm telling you, man, Maz Kanata knows the Force,
Yeah.
so she can track it down easier than say an archaeologist.
Yeah, she's the orange Yoda.
Did Maz Kanata bang Yoda, or was Yoda married?
He was married to Miss Piggy at the time. Don't be a jerk.
Hey,
Oh, there we go. New edition.
Yeah.
I love his little microphone. What is that thing?
That was
whoa.
See, Chewie just saved R2 from getting smacked up in all three of the movies from the original trilogy. Should use protection, R2.
Like, he had two shots.
Yeah.
Yep.
15 feet away. Straight
right.
hallway.
Perfect stormtrooper.
Right in the balls, real nicely.
Nice shot, Chewie. See, Chewie took good cover though there,
Right.
so you
Yeah.
can't really blame the stormtroopers for this.
That was actually a
That was
good
a
shot.
good shot. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know. There we go.
Wonderful. That's an amazing shot.
Yeah.
R2D2's got a little Batman going
Yeah.
on in
The
there.
guy just saves everybody's ass time
always.
and time again.
In every movie.
Nice
shot,
shot,
Lando.
Lando. Yeah, the stormtroopers aren't horrible shots. They're just kind of pussies because they'll just hide behind walls when it's like, dude, you're pretty
That-
good. You're gonna die anyway. Just run
That
towards them.
armor is worthless.
Yeah, the armor doesn't help anything.
Worthless.
I felt that, hey, this could be the end of me. Of course I felt better.
Now, what is the function of this little structure?
Just to look cool.
That's their internet
So,
router.
yeah.
Yes.
At least they have railings.
Yes.
I know, right? They have railings.
Yeah, there's railings throughout.
Who mans
This- I
those
think
computers?
You
It's
see
like-
this. This is a brief shot. This is the hallway that
Yeah.
Ray's in.
Yeah.
Vision.
Yeah.
Vader's all business now, double-handed
Yeah.
and
He's
everything.
like, now I'm done playing, kid.
He's upset. He had to break his favorite window.
Yeah. But this is when he gets whacked in the shoulder, and it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't do any damage.
No.
I remember him getting whacked in the shoulder.
Watch.
Right.
He just gets dinged, right?
Yeah. I love this move by Luke.
Yeah.
Hit it and then hit it
Boom.
again.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here.
Yeah, that's kind of like a glancing blow.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and
That
there
was
it goes.
not a glancing blow at all.
Wouldn't have hurt that much though. Would have cut right off. I think it's more
Come
of it's an
on.
embarrassment thing.
Come on. Yeah, back in New York, I used to get my hand called off all the time. Wasn't a big deal.
With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
I know he's the bad guy. I gotta say, it's a good sales
It's a good
pitch.
spit.
It
Yeah.
is. And he's telling the truth.
I'm not saying I don't know what I would do in that situation. I gotta be honest with you.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mic drop. Rabbit face. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Claire Danes' face.
No, he means rabbit face. So I love it.
Looks a little like Klaus Kinski right there. Rabbit face.
Doesn't he have a little bit of
A
rabbit?
little
face?
bit.
No, really, it's impossible. You're like a robot.
That's gotta suck.
He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
This is a very mature movie he's about to do right
Ballsy
here.
move.
No, right?
Yeah.
A parachute.
Stare
And
into
this
the
is
abyss.
why
Yeah.
Han Solo is still alive.
Yeah, right. Do you think
No, I do not.
the difference is Bespin doesn't blow up? Whee! I love that they took out that stupid scream.
I know.
They added it in originally.
Oh,
now,
they-
this defies
there's
the
a
laws
screen?
of physics.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he had a little bit of force usage in there too.
Ah,
to
okay,
kinda
all
cushion
right,
the
I'll
blow.
buy that. Magic Space Wizards.
Well,
and all.
maybe if you saw the whole movie, you'd see him training with Yoda.
John, you know, we actually caught about an hour into it. There's actually all the way in the back. There's a space whale.
There is a space whale.
A what?
A space whale.
I think it's
Really?
I think it's a space shark, but
No space whale.
It's some kind of fish that looks like a spaceship.
you know the
special
big, the
dishes, you
big
never
carrier
know.
transport, the first thing that makes it through the blockade.
Yes.
Like
it
a
looks
space
kind of like
whale.
a shark more than a whale.
It's a space fish.
Well, space whales are in Rebels.
So are Jedi cats. Oh no, those are they're in the comics.
Jedi cats.
Dude, there's Jedi kittens. You didn't know that?
No, I
yeah.
did not.
Right now,
Shark.
Luke is like, man, I'm glad they got DirecTV.
I know, right? I am messing up somebody's signal right now.
Yeah. Who's messing with them? It's those Ugnaughts
I
again.
know, right? They're like, close the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Hungry?
Now, the nice thing about getting your hand lopped off by a lightsaber,
Is it's cauterized?
it's totally cauterized.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't hurt as much.
Not sure it wouldn't hurt any less.
Here's exactly where you guys were watching sports, and there's like, what's going on? It just phased out right there. Luke.
He's at the 10, the 5. Oh.
Hey, you want some death sticks?
How long do you hang out on that, like before you just give up?
Ugh. Maybe, hopefully an hour.
Like I'm saying, if you don't have any force powers and
Right.
you can't contact somebody.
Damn, yeah. As long as you can.
Yeah, I think no. I mean, you hang out on there. You're kind of like Tom Hanks and Castaway, but eventually somebody's gonna like drive by and like see you hanging
Right.
out there. You know.
What?
Hey, where's Lobot?
He flew off by himself. He's got his own like kind of caddy.
He took the bus.
Yeah, he's out.
He took the bus. He's got all the metro rails on his.
Yeah.
He's not even phased. Look at him. He's had a battle with his son and chopped his son's head. And I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but he probably spent a long time in his decompression
Yeah.
chamber after this.
Remember I was thinking when Vader says, "Tell the Star Destroyer to prepare for my arrival." What does that mean? Like everybody's sleeping?
Right.
Everybody takes a nap when Vader's
means-
gone?
we need grapes. We need crackers. We need cheese.
Oh, look how awesome that thing looks.
One hand. Oh, he's trying. What is in the bottom? It's just what happens if you fall off that thing.
Oh.
Where do you go? Just keep falling?
Basically, you go to where Luke's lightsaber went.
Eventually, hit your lightsaber.
No, lightsaber I think is in. I don't think it fell into the planet. I think it just fell in
like,
one of those grates or
if,
something.
If those tubes that he fell into were like air intake tubes, which would explain sucking him into it, then a lightsaber would have gone out there too.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have necessarily gotten put outside.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
No, so it could still be on
Yeah.
Bespin.
That's why I think. Well, not anymore. That's how they probably found it though. Because she said she had it for a long time.
You know who found it? An Ugnaught.
Probably.
Those damn Ugnaughts.
Yeah.
How's his eye closed up now? It was fine when he was on the satellite or on the.
Had time to
antenna.
swell once it got into the.
Yeah, all that air pressure
Yeah.
blowing
Cut me.
into it.
I can't see. Did you notice that the TIE Fighter lasers were green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always green.
Yeah. Do you think they were red?
All right, that's new, right?
Yeah, I did.
Or is that
Definitely is new.
is this new? Is this whole scene new?
No.
That scene actually is new. That's from Jedi.
Yeah, I don't remember
Him
they were
walking
showing
off
him.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he comes, if you watch
Him
that,
arriving?
that's actually from Jedi.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
when
kind of-
that's when they greet.
That's might be where they filmed it, but that's not in the timeline. That's not the beginning. of
No,
Return
no,
of the
no,
Jedi.
no, no,
Yeah.
not in the timeline. That's just it's
Yeah.
a shot that they took from Jedi.
Yeah.
and put
They were
it
just
there.
trying to like push it a little
Yeah,
harder.
yeah,
That
yeah.
he's on the Star Destroyer.
That's the part Mark Riley hates. Punch it.
Failure.
Lando's people.
Yeah,
Come on,
I'm not a fan of
Lando.
Lando taking Han's vest at the end though. It's kind of weird. Tell him, punch it. Not my fault. Must have been Han so
I
bad.
love Chewie's reaction. He's so
Yeah.
pissed.
If your men deactivate the hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon, good. Prepare the boarding party and set your weapons for stun.
Pretty crafty of Vader to be like,
Yeah.
hey, there's this ship. We've been chasing it forever. It's really been pissing me off. Deactivate the hyperdrive.
Wow, and look at that detail.
This is
man,
the
from-
second time he's messed with Millennium Falcon.
See,
He did
look,
it in
his
Star Wars, too.
thing's gold there.
Yep.
Wait, the leg.
Yeah.
Maybe they got him a new leg.
I don't
been
understand kids
silver.
anymore.
And see how his chest is all clean and gold
Yeah,
again?
they are gold there.
Just a few bits, it was all black and like scorched.
Maybe Chewie gave him a little scrub down.
Silver
maybe.
leg was the one that was up.
Oh,
She was
Yeah,
touching him
just- it's hard to
inappropriately.
tell that was a silver one.
He's never going to remember this.
He's never, we'll
He
swipe his
switched
memory
off.
again.
She's really accepting of it now.
I got to ask Mom first.
About that. You killed her. Wasn't I choking you 5 minutes ago? Why are you yelling at me?
Yeah, right.
It just so happened that we have a hand lopped off first aid kit.
The Millennium Falcon's seen
clamp
its
this
fair
on.
share of limbs that have
Yeah.
been.
Ooh.
Yoda's like, you didn't tell him?
I was gonna leave that up to you.
That's
Like,
the only way to get out of a fight with
they-
Darth Vader
they
is
were
just
just
mention
flying
Padme.
Right.
Right beside
There you go.
the
Now
Star
it's back.
Destroyer.
It was just like up.
It's the angle.
Weird.
Yeah.
Second.
First
Delusions-
mention.
Oh yeah, right. The second
First
one,
mention.
Delusions
Yeah.
of Grandeur.
Second one is Jedi.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't
like,
get.
"Up,
Yeah.
Gonna get
Oh,
choked out,
boy.
son.
I'm
He
screwed.
doesn't know.
No,
Vader lets
he
off the
actually
head.
has a little bit of a character arc.
Yep.
Well, in the deleted scene, he like talks back to Vader.
Yeah, and he's like wrestling with the fact he's like, because you know why? Because he knows like I do how cute Ewoks are, and he doesn't want to blow up a system full of them.
Whatever.
Just
Watch
embrace
this guy's face.
There's a space whales right there.
Yeah, his face. Well,
Space shark.
Space Shark.
I still don't know why Lando stole Han's jacket.
He's gonna give it back to him, dude.
Yeah,
Give it back. Don't wear it.
Yeah.
like you've never worn one of my shirts. Or
Not when
vice
I'm going to
versa.
rescue you.
But I mean, yeah, that'd be a little weird. If I went on vacation, I came back and you were
I was wearing a Van Halen shirt. Strange.
I was gone for 5
look.
days.
Maybe
Where's his vest?
the vest goes with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Han has a lot of vest in there.
Yeah.
Though, you know.
Oh, shit, that's like the first kind of throwback to New Hope, what she's wearing.
Yeah.
Totally.
Where's your boy, Alice, the droid that doesn't do shit?
He just likes to spin
No,
around.
I mean he's a useful droid, but he's just such a dull like guy to hang out with.
So what did they replace his whole like forearm too?
yeah, all his whole arm.
because he didn't get all that chopped
Yeah,
off.
they got rid of that.
No,
stuff.
they got to get in
Sam
there,
did,
man.
yeah.
I've had it done on both hands.
Robot.
Yeah. This is all robotic. Sometimes I can't control it.
Fantastic.
Iconic looking out.
I love how they ended this because they didn't try to force a happier ending.
Right.
Like there's a note of optimism, but overall it's like we got some shit we got to do.
Yeah, we got our asses handed to
Yeah.
us this round.
Hand. Do you think he's coming back? No, he's not coming.
Well, I'm not going to Tatooine.
Sand and it's coarse.
So we're all alone now. There's nothing wrong with that movie. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that film.
John Williams just knowing he's owning this movie.
I know, right?
There's not one part that we were like,
And people
oh,
are like, "It's a cliffhanger."
Yeah. It's a
Irvin
per- it's a-
Kershner, you rock.
It's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a perfect
Such
movie.
a great film.
There's
I think
nothing
it's
wrong with
the
it.
Gary
I think
Kurtz,
it's the best
amazing
film of all
producer.
time.
Yeah.
See,
It's
would
the
you
best film of all
you
time.
like it better than Jedi?
I do not. It's
Oh.
the best film of all time, though.
It's
Lee
really
Brackett,
good.
Lawrence Kasdan killed it on the screenplay. George
This is so
Lucas.
crazy. It's my third favorite Star Wars movie.
Was it you like New Hope better?
Just ever so slightly.
Well,
And then
yeah.
Jedi's my favorite.
Yeah, Empire for me, then New Hope, then Force Awakens, then Jedi, and then the other ones.
So
yeah.
closing arguments?
I mean, like I said, for me, this is just the perfect movie, perfect Star Wars movie. It has all the moments that you kind of wanted. It was a great. I agree with you what you said earlier. I don't know if we were recording when we said it, but you had mentioned that without New Hope, obviously, you don't get this
don't
movie
get
doesn't-
the Empire
No, this
Strikes
movie
Back.
doesn't mean as much, obviously, because of what New Hope did. But this movie just really took the ball and ran with it,
Yeah.
man. And I
It did something different. It didn't
yeah.
just do a reboot or a remake or tell the same story to play it safe. They ended with a crazy cliffhanger. It
Yep.
got dark. All the characters grew.
It was Shakespearean with that whole "I'm your father" thing. It was great.
It
but
really
Jo-
elevated it to a new level.
It did.
You know, and I don't know what it's like to watch the last 15 minutes of the movie and get the emotional impact, but your take on it.
Well, I mean, look, every setting in the movie was wonderful. Whether you're starting from Hoth, or you go to Dagobah, you go to Cloud City, like every setting played an important role in the progression of the story, and was almost kind of symbolic in the first act, second act, third act structure of it too. The characters are great. It was the right amount of building off the last movie while being its own identity at the same time.
It was the most world building as well too, because even because if you look at how many planets, you have 2 planets in New Hope. I mean, minus Alderaan blowing up.
Right.
Yeah, and then you have
you get Tatooine, you get Yavin, you get a Death Star, which is kind of
kind of. And this one, you have like 3 or 4 planets, and then we revisit Tatooine in Jedi, and you only really get Endor.
And it's so hard when you're not only you're expanding the universe as far as planets go, but also with new characters. Like you could have just taken these 3 rock stars and had them go on another mission, and instead you incorporated new characters into the story, and made them in such a valuable part of the entire
They
lore.
introduced
like
Yoda.
You got
Lando.
your Lando. You have admirals that Darth Vader gets to choke. I will point out, watching these credits and seeing the cast and the crew and stuff, Rogue 2 through 4 is credited. There is no Rogue One that is credited. So it was either Luke his call sign was Rogue One.
He was Rogue 5.
Or it would have made sense.
He was Red 5.
He was
or
Red 5.
They, out of respect for the mission that happened not too long ago,
they don't use
nobody is Rogue One. They retired Rogue One because it was so good when they stole the Death Star plans.
Could be. One of the really cool things for me seeing Empire again is seeing the performance of Yoda just being a hand puppet, seeing Frank Oz play it and also operate it at the same time. It's really fantastic, and that character really feels alive when you're watching this. You forget that it's a puppet. You forget that it's fake. And you're actually watching Yoda come to life.
Yeah, that could have been an absolute disaster if it wasn't. So it's an amazing movie, and it carries us to Return of the Jedi, which we're going to do very soon. And we finally got to do Empire Strikes Back. I'm glad you got to catch at least the second half of it, John.
Me too.
And then we'll be doing, like we said, Jedi Force Awakens, and then we have a whole bunch of new commentaries we are going to do for you guys. Not only do we want you to comment as you're watching this and your favorite moments, but what do you want to watch? What do you want to have us watch next? I know people putting The Room is out there, Batman and Robin is out there. There are all these suggestions. What do you want to have us watch? Good movies, too, would be nice.
Double Impact, Mortal Kombat.
Double Impact, my God. But that's it. I'd like to thank everybody here. John, where can they find you?
Find me on Facebook and on Twitter, just at John Campea.
Mark Ellis.
You can find me at Rogue One.
Nice. The Schnepp Man.
You can find me just at John Schnepp on Twitter and Instagram.
And for me, you can find me at Christian Harloff, both Twitter and Instagram. Make sure that you subscribe to Collider Video if you haven't done that already. And keep looking for these. Look for our trailer reactions, movie talk, heroes, Jedi Council, the whole 9. We got it. Thanks for watching.
That is why you fail.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.